There's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man, you've got weight on your shoulders, and you think the only way you can solve it is by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone.
Y si todo lo que pienso se queda en el aire, cuando respiro siento que ya no soy como antes. Me arruiné la subida, ya no quiero esa vida. Me parece que me quedo siempre a la deriva. Y si todo lo que pienso se queda en el aire, cuando respiro siento que ya no soy como antes. Me arruiné la subida, ya no quiero esa vida. Me parece que me quedo siempre a la deriva. ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde estás? Nadie encuentra tu calle. ¿Qué hablas? ¿Qué cantas? Nadie entiende tus flashes. Se acerca la tormenta, no me cambies la meta. Tu destino está cerca, pero te vas a rendir nomás. No, no te rindas, está por llegar pronto. A la mierda todo lo malo, solo espera un poco. Está cerca esta vez, ya lo vas a entender. No te puedes rendir, no te puedes morir. Y si todo lo que pienso se queda en el aire, cuando respiro siento que ya no soy como antes. Me arruiné la subida, ya no quiero esa vida. Me parece que me quedo siempre a la deriva. Y si todo lo que pienso se queda en el aire, cuando respiro siento que ya no soy como antes. Me arruiné la subida, ya no quiero esa vida. Me parece que me quedo siempre a la deriva.
People would rather, I know I'd rather be made cry on my shoulder than go to his funeral next week. So please, let's get rid of this stigma and men start talking.
Beautiful words, Paddy, and rest in peace to your friend. When can we see you back in here again?
What's up, pups? How's everybody doing tonight? What's up, Josh? Gabriel Torres. Luna C. Point, good to see you. T.S. Pedro, media player. What's up, Hans? That's me. You know what to do. You know what to do. What's up, Claudia? Yeah, I'm good. Well, there was somebody in the crypto industry that, we'll talk about it here. What's up, Ink Maxi? Patty the Batty. Yeah, he's pretty rad, man. I like him. What's up, Donald Rump? Steve, what's up? Rapid Unbox. Donald Rump. Good to see everybody, man. It's good to be back. I was kind of waiting for tonight to see what the market did to jump back on. So we got some new stuff to look at. So it's good. Everybody grab a drink, smash the like button. This one's going to be deep. It's going to be heavy. We had a lot to cover. What's going on? What's this button do? Okay. Looking good. As above, so below. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Donald Rum. Remember is flying 7 zeros to burn. I don't know what that means, brother. Psycho Crypto, good morning. Grumpy Schnauzer. You know I wasn't going to start without you. Of course not. Let's get set up here. What's going on? Let's see what's going on. Backwards Hat Dog. What's going on? Pulse Warrior, how are you? Yeah. See what this button does. Pups, it's actually crazy. There's actually a lot of craziness going on. This is gonna be a weird one. I think you guys can hang out though. I think you guys will be able to handle it. We had a lot to cover. We got to talk about the cycles. We're gonna talk about where we are in the crypto market. We're gonna talk about, is everybody wrong? Does nobody understand what's going on? because the charts are giving us some clues. Doctor, good to see you. Good to see you, Doctor. Always good to have the Doctor on stream with us. C-Money, what's happening? You break down the web chef Eco. She's doing things. Is doing things. I know very little about that Eco, so I apologize. Donald Rump, what's happening? Life of Shinarchy. It's party time. Yeah, it is party time. It is party time. Yeah, I spoke to OG Web Chef a long time ago when I first got out here. He just had one token and he was making a couple. And I had, yeah, that's it. And I guess since then a lot's happened, but I'm not aware of it. Unfortunately, the one I got did not perform, so I stopped paying attention, which is generally my modus in crypto. If I get into an ecosystem and it's not doing well, then I'm usually out. So yeah, went bottom. Well, I think we're close. It's really funny. I drew on Thursday what we would do, the price action, and we have followed exactly what I drew on the charts, exactly to the T. I'll show you guys in a minute. But we got another amazing call here by Kramer. Check it out. Kramer was in Hooters, and he was extraordinarily bullish on Hooters. All right, there's no way this place fails. Well, as you know, Hooters is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. They are not doing so good, and I'm not going to lie, when I was back in America recently, I went to Hooters, and it's not what I remember it being when I was a kid. This isn't exactly the Hooters I was at, but it was very close to this. So I can imagine how their stock has tanked, or their revenues going down. If you guys are young, you guys missed it. You know, us old guys got to see Hooters in its heyday. Hooters was really awesome when I was a kid, man. It was very, very cool. It was very fun. Girls are super cute. What's up, Claudia? You're a doctor? Are you a doctor? What kind of doctor are you? I didn't know that. It's always good to know where your doctors are, right? You never know when you need a doctor. So, Claudia, what type of doctor are you? Love matters. What's up, William Dugan? I'm ready for Moon. Yeah, man. Good. We always got to be ready for that. Let me make sure everything's working here, pups. I think everything's good. Go ahead and get this going with music. I have a lot of new buttons. I'm constantly adding to the setup. So if you hear me call out what does button do, yeah. Don't panic. Everything's going to be fine. I know what all the buttons do. And if I don't, I'll find out live on stream. We'll find out what all the buttons do one by one. Where can I find that background? This background is made. It's a custom background I had made by an artist for me. And I'm going to make more because I really like the cyberpunk aesthetic, and I love rainy. I love working when it's raining. When it's sunny, I don't want to work. That's why I don't live in a coconut island, because I would never get any work done. But when it's pouring rain, I love to work. I used to live in the Pacific Northwest in Seattle, and I'm really drawn to rainy places. But I love the sun, so I like to take vacations in sunny places. When I'm on vacation, all I do is lay in the sand with a drink. That's it. I don't do anything. I don't do any adventuring. I just lay in the sun. But when I'm working, it's got to be raining. If it's not raining, I can't work. I don't know what it is. Some like traumatic childhood experience, I'm sure. But if you really want, I can send you the artist information, and he can make you a background too, I suppose. What's this? Let's see what this is here. All right, let's get into the news. Let's just get into it here. We got a lot to cover. And this is pretty funny. You guys want to see this? This is great. This film was ahead of its time. Imagine if America was a dictatorship. This is from Pizza Pepe.
Imagine if America was a dictatorship. You could let 1% of the people have all the nation's wealth. You could help your rich friends get richer by cutting their taxes and bailing them out when they gamble and lose. You could ignore the needs of the poor for healthcare and education. Your media would appear free, but would secretly be controlled by one person and his family. You could wiretap phones. You could torture foreign prisoners. You could have rigged elections. You could lie about why you go to war. You could fill your prisons with one particular racial group, and no one would complain. You could use the media to scare the people into supporting policies that are against their interests. I know this is hard for you Americans to imagine, but please try. Why are you guys so anti-dictators?
This movie was way ahead of its time. I have to watch it again. It's been a long time, man. It's a classic. It is an absolute classic, man. He pretty much described the last 10 years, right? He pretty much described everything perfectly. Oh, that's why I'm losing bandwidth. Hang on, I figured this out. There we go. Cool. I mean, it's pretty damn close. It's pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. Got a lot of nuttiness going on. All right. This is pretty much what we're up against right now. That movie, I think it's called The Dictator. Let's look it up. Who else? If somebody commented down here. Yeah, I think it's called The Dictator with what's his Sacha Baron Cohen. He did the he played some really funny characters, foreign characters. But yeah, maybe we should watch it on YouTube. I'll pull it up. We'll watch it together or something. I'm gonna do some movie nights for sure when we get some chill time. The Dictator, yeah. He pretty much said it. Imagine if your media was controlled by one person. It's fucking great. It's like, yeah. Pretty much anyone who's been awake and alive in the last few years has pretty much woken up to the reality that we live in. What's beautiful about the system we have is it's very elegant and sophisticated, so you don't know that you're in a type of system controlled by a tiny minority. That's the beauty about it. Case dismissal soon. I didn't hear that.
Entering here. I want to see what happens around this area to see if we're going to drop or we're going to push up. Once I see this candle have no bearish momentum, I know that our support is strong enough to hold the support and we're going to push up. And look what happened right after that candle closed. Yeah. It pushed straight up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, okay, bet. You want to see what's going on at the levels of support. We got to push up. We got to
This is most of crypto Twitter, by the way.
What pullback is this?
This is most of your KOLs.
Complex fucking pullback. That's all it is, bro. Entering here. I want to see what happens around this area to see if we're going to drop or we're going to push up. Once I see this candle have no bearish momentum, I know that our support is strong enough to hold the support and we're going to push up. And look what happened right after that candle closed. Yeah. It pushed.
Oh, man. That's why you guys got to minimize your data exposure out there. All right, Pops. We'll keep you around. The VA is in a tizzy today. Last day for everyone in government to justify their jobs or else they're fired. Yeah, there's a lot of shakeups going on in the U.S. Grey Knight says, Ali G speaking to a drug expert. So would you recommend this cannabis as a starter kit? Oh, man. All right. So, Tam, what's happening? Good to see you. So, this is Eyes Wide Shut. This is from 1999. This movie came out then. Kubrick, he helped create the Apollo missions in studios, and he was trying to subtly reveal that in The Shining. Okay, where the little boy wears the Apollo sweater in there. All right, this isn't a stream just for him, but this is a really interesting post that a lot of people have been trying to tell everybody what's been going on for a long time. He says, Stanley Kubrick's movie Eyes Wide Shut is about the elites engaged in occult ritual activities. It was filmed in an actual Rothschild's mansion. Just 6 days after screening the completed film, Kubrick died March 1999 of a heart attack before Eyes Wide Shut was officially released. Warner Brothers cut 25 minutes of the film, releasing it September 1999. All right. It's really, really interesting. I will do videos later on. We go deep dive in some of this stuff. I know a lot about the occult and how this world actually works. And I will tell you guys a little bit about my background eventually so you guys understand why I know some of this stuff. But I'm much closer to a lot of these things than you could possibly imagine. I don't know. But we're going to look at that. Maybe there's clues in the charts. Or maybe it ties together with what I'm looking at. Now I'm going to play something for you because there's a lot of this stuff coming out in the media, and you're probably wondering what's going on. I think people are realizing a lot of stuff, but this somebody puts it in a real interesting way. All right, so listen to this.
Things I asked him is, I said, because one of the things I asked him is, I said, I get it, but I don't get it. The children, you got to. I have such a problem with this. You got to explain this one to me.
Yeah, why do they keep messing with the little ones? Now, I have a much more elaborate reason for it, and I actually think I know the reason as well. But this actually is part of that reason as well.
And he said, well, first of all, you're looking at it the wrong way. I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, they don't define children the way you do. They don't define the world the way you do. The choices that you face are not their choices, right? They look at it completely differently. And I said, well, okay, so how do they look at it? And he said, for them, everything is defined by their one fundamental, all-consuming purpose. I said, which is what? He said, to defeat God, right? Because this is the moment. I mean, for them, it's about the real God. The true gods are them and Satan, there, right? And so he said, children are the closest thing on earth to God, because we are created in the image of God. And as you know, from the moment we're created, we haven't had time to be corrupted and to stray. So for them, the younger you are, the closer you are to God, the more pain they can inflict on God. So the more you can make a baby or a small child suffer, the greater your victory over God. And that is the only consideration for them. Outside of that doesn't exist.
There's a lot of truth in what you just said. There's a reason why I tune into certain frequencies. And yeah, that's a reason why I've also, I take religion seriously. It's the only thing that can, that understands what's been going on. This has been going on for thousands of years. There was a reason why the Roman Empire adopted Christendom. It was the only force that can brush this thing away. All right. And I'm not going to go into a deep rabbit hole about it right now. We'll do other videos. I'll go into it so you guys understand. Ampfer, no, not exactly, but there's stuff there. And I was going to release a script about this back in what's on the screen right now, the A word, back in 2017. I think I had just actually finished wrapping up the script in 2018. I decided not to. I've actually had a hit on me before. I'm not going to get into all that right now, but I decided not to release all that stuff that I do know. And I've seen a lot of things, but it's very real. It's very real. All right. It's very real stuff. It's not some fringe stuff. You'd be shocked to know the truth of what actually happens outside white picket fences. All right. So now, Doctor, Love Matters, I'm looking to allocate it. Okay. Yep. 100%. That's the frequency you want to tune into, Grumpy. That's the frequency. That's the one. That's the one that pushes it all away. Your logic will not help you because we're all frequency. Anyway, so this happened. I'm not going to play the whole video. I'm surprised it's still on X. They do show this. I'll probably get my channel taken off YouTube. I need you to know right now, this is the actual video, so I cannot play it all the way through. You'll have to look it up yourself if you want to see it, okay? But this actually happened, okay? This person lost $500 in a fraudulent meme project. Now, this was somewhat of a troubled person to begin with. They were always on the edge, but I'll just play the video and then I'm going to stop it at some point, okay? So, and don't watch it if you're sensitive or you're likely to be triggered, okay? Because this is somebody who's about to unalive themselves, all right?
Oh my God. If I die, I hope you guys turn this into a meme coin.
Okay. He plays Russian roulette with himself, and the gun does go off, okay? I've watched it. It is what it is. All right. And look, man, what happens next? He keeps pulling the trigger, and eventually the gun goes off, and it's on stream. And apparently, what happened is he falls to the ground, and it's still recording. And they do launch a meme coin, and I'm not gonna go look it up or anything. I don't want to, but it's really showing how crazy this market has gotten. I mean, it's getting dark, guys. It's getting really dark out there. Okay, I'll just jump to the end. All right, you guys can go look it up once again if you want. It's under Salvation Crypto. If you want to see the whole video, like I said, it's all there. So Moon King wrote, so I've been in the trenches looking for new coins. When I'm in the trenches, I barely pay attention to what's going on, so I understand I'm late. I just heard about the guy who shot himself on stream over $500. There's a guy who smashed it, went crypto broke, smashed it again. Don't kill yourself over crypto. Don't kill yourself, period. No matter what happens, no matter what challenges you have, this life is about transcendence. It's about transcending the physical, all right? And everything hurts and everything feels really serious, and especially the thoughts in your head, you know, the demons, so to speak. But you have to transcend it. You have to keep going. You know, don't pull out, because there is light eventually. And it could be a struggle, but that's what this life is about. That's why we're born into this physical reality. That's why we have pain. That's why we're spirit stuck in these mortal coils, okay? It's part of this process that we all have to go through. And certainly not over a crypto token or going broke in crypto or whatever it was that happened, or losing all your money. All right. So what happened? The meme rugged. Oh man, the meme he made rugged. Fuck. Man, that's dark. Stuff gets dark. All right. And the fact that he did it live, and you know, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse that X left this up. They did, and you know, I think it's good that people get to see, and they see like, oh, this is really what's happening. People are doing this. But I guess yeah, just don't do it, man. Like, talk to somebody. Just get help. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, right? Whatever it is. But it's over a market, over money. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. So, you know, send you a blessing, young man. I hope you're okay wherever you are in the spirit realm. And yeah, if anyone ever needs to talk, find someone to talk to. Shit, any of you guys are really down bad, come to the Telegram, send me a DM, whatever, man. Just talk to somebody. It's not worth it, man. There's just grace everywhere, and there can be amazing turns that can happen in your life if you just give in. If you just give in and you walk the path, you know, man, there's really great stuff. Every 17 minutes, this veteran takes a life. Really? Yeah, man. It's not worth it, man. You know. Now, this person had experienced trauma early on, and I feel him. I've had a lot of trauma in my life, and it's been a blessing and a curse, but I transcended it, and I can tell you life got really, really great. And even without the money. So let's say I become extraordinarily wealthy in crypto, great. But my life is already great. I've made it great, and I've struggled really hard to get here. And I'm really, really grateful to God for everything. Everything. There's so much grace everywhere in my life. And there's angels everywhere I go, you know. But to get here was very difficult, okay? I actually did something like he did when I was in high school. I took a bottle of pills. And once again, I'm not going to get into all that in the stream. And luckily, I didn't have a pistol. I 100% would have used it. And so I know how dark things can be when your own life, you feel like it doesn't matter. So yeah, and definitely don't do it over crypto, man. It's just money. Shit, I'll give you $500, all right? If that's what it takes. So this person's having a breakdown over crypto as well. A lot of people, I guess, people know him, said at Richard Arwin, help Brody come back. Is he somebody from the community? I don't know.
Oh, excellent! Fuck you guys! Fucking scammers! You fuckers! You fuckers! You fuckers! You damn scammers! Give me my money! Give me my money! I'm scared! I'm so scared! You guys ruined crypto. You guys are ruining this shit for everyone, man. For everyone. And I'm tired of it.
All right, so he just goes on to smash more plates in crypto, and he yells on stream. He's definitely aggravated. I think this is obviously a top for meme coins in a lot of ways. Let's just be honest about that. I do think that in some ways you got to look at it like this. We are responsible for what we do. No one's forcing you to go to the slot machines. No one's forcing you to go to the casino. I do not do pump fun. I don't chase meme coins. I never got into it, but I'm not I'm not in my 20s anymore. Maybe if I was a lot of the age of these guys, like in my early 20s as a guy, maybe I would have been drawn to it. I don't know. But you don't have to participate. A lot of these people are, in some way, anyone who's doing these mean things and they're being rugged left and right, it's a bit self-inflicted, all right? You already see the evidence. You see the rugs. If you get into it, you need to have your big boy pants on and know that most of your stuff is going to be rugged. You know what I'm saying? Like in all reality, it's going to be rugged. Even the last gentleman who unalived himself on stream, they made a meme and that rugged. So if you get into this meme coin stuff, and especially pump fun or most of what's going on, just be aware what it's really about. And most of them are going to rug. So if you don't want to feel that stuff, don't put yourself through it. Bright Light. Is that his name, Bright Light? Or are you talking about Fast Abdul? What's up, brother? Am I bullish on Ink? I am very, very bullish on Incentive Token. Really appreciate the super chat, brother. That's awesome, man. Ink is amazing. Look, if you told me, look, do you want to take your hand at some meme coins or do you want to buy more ink? I'm just going to buy more ink. Right? You guys don't have to participate in meme coins, but you just need to be patient. All right. You don't end up like this guy or the last guy for sure. All right. There's a lot of money to be made in crypto, but understand that it's not easy. It's not 2017. It's not 2021. This is a new cycle. This is 2025. And it's going to be astronomically harder. If that's not obvious to you yet, let me tell you something. It's astronomically harder, all right? You need to get back to basics. And I do think with all this happening, we're going to have a rotation back to quality, which is great for PulseChain, Incentive, all these projects we got going on. You're going to 100% have a rotation to utility, to projects that actually do something and bring value. This is 100% a type of tops for meme. I think good memes are still going to be there. They're going to do great without a doubt in my mind. But I think this is a whole nother world for retail now. And I think for a lot of crypto, people are tired of it and they want to come back to value, to real projects that do something. So that's great news for us. Richard Hart has really built some very amazing stuff over here on PulseChain. So if you guys are over here already, great. And I know most of you are. What's up, David? How you doing? Good to see you. Bear market confirmed. You could be. We're going to look at those charts in just a few minutes. If you've ever round-tripped 1 million, do you even crypto? I have round-tripped 1 million. Bright Light, Brizology, that's true, but maybe some shits, they can be saved their own terror. Say, my bear pDAI Atropa bag's down 50-70%. Need some bullish news. All right, I got some really bullish news for you. I got some really bullish news, Henry Flores, for sure. Yeah, we got some benevolent whales over here. We got possibly some people over here that might be doing the opposite of a rug pull. All right, Bud P ain't gets no utility. I don't know. I'd beg to differ with you. I think Fast Abdul might also have something to a different opinion than you on that. What's up, Music Addict? Bud P Inc. is PulseChain's #1 meme coin. Yeah, I think it's an amazing meme coin. I had to find something here really quick. Bull run bottom confirmed, maybe. Yeah, he might have made it. He's getting some traction for this. Let me find this. What's this over here? Love matters. What's up? I ain't going nowhere. I love this community. This is amazing. After everything we're seeing, I'm really grateful I came over here. Most of my friends are over there in Solana, and I came over here. I'm like the laughing stock in my friend circle right now, but I'm sticking it through. I really believe in what's going on over here. I think PulseChain is going to be really, really amazing. We had a guest coming in. Let me punch him in. Let's see. What's this? Watch this. Watch this. Who this? Look at this guy. What's happening, Fast? How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Wolf?
Good, man. Hey, I like your new background, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm into the ink these days. Maybe you heard.
Yeah, good, man. Good to have you on board, brother. Ink has been one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Starting to be one of mine too.
Good. That's why we're friends. You see, we kind of like, we see some things eye to eye. I like this.
Yep. And you got to be able to pivot, right? Like stuff's not always the same. So you know you have to have your finger on the pulse of the market and make the best calls. Facts on the ground, right?
That's true. That's true. 100%. Very true, man. Very, very true. Somebody's asking when EHEX printer. EHEX printer. I thought you were asking ink printer. We got a printer.
Yeah. Good question, Bright Light. Could be a thing. There
we
could be an EHEX
before.
stablecoin.
I was just saying we're gonna have a big rotation into utility and quality. I think that's what the next phase of the bull run is going to be, without a doubt. I think this is a lot of people have probably had enough of pump fun. I think it's still going to be there, but enough people have learned their lesson. Enough people, and if a guy unaliving himself on stream over a meme coin isn't a top signal, I don't know what a top signal is for memes. There, that's just nasty.
Good point. It is indeed.
All right, this video just came out. This was from a guy named Joe Rogan.
Holy shit, Jamie, pull that video up. We were sitting down before we were going to shoot this, and he's like, "Hey, did you know that the sacrifice address is going to get a copy of all his coins on PulseChain?" I was like, "Ah, that's cool." I never thought about that.
Everything, all
never thought about that.
Wow, it's just such a strange concept. Holy shit, Jamie, pull that video up.
Check this out really quick. This is some really very cool news of what's coming. Kind of mind blown. This is from Eric Wall. You guys know him. I went there and sent $2,983 USDT on Tron. He received 23,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is 2,960 USD. No KYC, no ID. That's 0.8% transaction fee. What? So this is, I don't know where he is. Where is he? In China somewhere? I'm guessing.
Like China or Japan, maybe.
If I tried this in Europe, just know I would have had paid a $300 FX premium, $50 cash fee, had to scan my passport, had to wear a Brian Johnson nighttime erection measuring device for at least 1 day. What? Go to jail. Not necessarily in that order. Oh man, yeah, it's not good. That's awesome. China's way ahead of the curve, man. I think we're gonna find out other countries are just blasting ahead soon. What's up, Duke? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Jim Cork? Appreciate the vibes. That's right. It's always a badass stream over here. We're going to go look at the charts right now. The market is supposedly dumping. Oh, hang on. My mouse is jammed. Frick. Let me see if I can get my mouse working again.
This is a good place to stop.
No, I don't want to show this to you, pups. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can fix that. Let me see what's going on.
Take your time. Do it right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, keep working on it.
Hold on. I almost got it right. Zach, what's up, dude? On Telegram? All right, let me check that right now. Good timing, because right now the app is jammed for some reason. I can't get it unjammed. Let me see what's going on. Zach, what'd you send me? Zach, I see that. Miser. Okay. You want me to check out the chart? Let's go look at charts. Oh, I got the mouse back. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's go. All right. Let's get over here.
Potential risk you take.
Okay. All right, pups. So here we go. BTC. Now you see it's dumping. Now I drew this live on stream on Thursday. I'm starting to hit a track record with these. I have not touched this. You guys can go back to the stream I did Thursday. I drew this for, you were here, right, when I drew this?
Yeah.
I drew this on stream, and this was March 16th right here. And once again, I wasn't trying to, I was just giving you guys some possibilities, but this is getting uncanny. If you guys remember, back with Pedro in December, I had drawn this when we were down here, and it almost perfectly traced it. So right now, we are falling exactly to where, now this is my line in the sand. This was 93. And what I said to you guys on Thursday is I have a feeling they're going to take us right below that and before they turn us around. And let's see what happens. Right now we are at 93,289. Okay. So we are at my line in the sand. I was prepared for this. I'm also prepared for it to go a little bit lower. I think I put 91-ish right here, which is the bottom of this wick. We could go a little bit lower, but I think this might make the most sense, giving us the cycle lows before we turn to the upside and crossing back above 93 somewhere in the beginning of March here. So this is a very strong possibility of what could play out. It's playing out right now. We're breaking down. We're breaking down. Should I? Oh, damn, I should have jumped in on this trade. I literally didn't expect it to play out that on point. Let's go over here to...
Where are we going to, do you think? Like, where's it going to stop?
Well, I drew here the bottom of this wick, which is 91, but what I was just trying to show is that we're going to break below a strong support, which everyone sees. I'm sure a lot of people have this 93.4-ish on their chart, and we are breaking now below that. But I think this diamond pattern is going to hold. We're in a type of diamond pattern here, okay? And we've had these before. So, you know, you guys can see this, okay? So the type of diamond. Now, we've had that before. Last time we had that pattern was about a year ago, longer than that. If you come over here, so many damn lines. Okay. Right here, we had another one, okay? And it broke to the upside. All right. Is that what we have going on right now? I don't know. It's possible, okay? But it's different. All right. There's a few ways to think about it, all right, in terms of the cycle. One is, you know, my feel would be that we do this, we break below, which we're doing right now. So I've already confirmed that this is happening. All right. I haven't touched this since I drew it for you guys live on Thursday. You can go back and look at that video. It's exactly what I drew for you guys live. So we're coming down. We've broken the diamond pattern in some way, but we'd still kind of be in it if we do this. And then we would fake everybody out. This is probably going to time with what else is happening. You see the rest of the markets are pretty shitty, no doubt about it. And then people would probably think we're going much lower, and we're going to reverse at an odd spot. And I think 91 is kind of an odd spot. Probably people will be expecting the high 80s, probably 87 to 90 is what most people will probably be expecting. And so that's why I think we may reverse somewhere a bit higher, like 90, 91, which is where I drew this, which is we just come down. Now it's possible we could absolutely come down to some high 80 target, okay? But I think that's too obvious. But let's see what happens, right? I don't have a crystal ball. I just do. I have a good eye for price actions. That's kind of what I focus on looking at.
I'm going with 92.
Yeah, it could be 92. 91. It depends how crappy we get over the next day here. If we're going to slip even further down, and that's fine. But even if we go lower than what I projected, which is 91, 92-ish, let's say we did make it all the way down, I do think we reverse, come back up, and start making our way up to an all-time high. All right, I'll leave my drawing there, which would probably be around 125. And I just got that by drawing lines off support and resistance off this diamond pattern we've had, okay? Nothing magical here, nothing special about how I pulled that, not even using fibs, just literally, I think we're gonna run up to resistance. This line is very strong. This is the line I used when when I did this here back in December or beginning of January, I brought us up to here and I reversed it there, and we've just tracked sideways a little longer than I expected, but we held under that line because that line was support all the way back here when we entered this range in November, and then it became resistance when we fell out of it in December. So I do think that line's going to come back into play, and that's why I'm going to call it here as a 125-ish top here on Bitcoin, okay? And we could be close to this cycle low. We got to see what happens here. Mouse malfunction, body mechanic. You guys are hoping my mouse malfunctions again. Well, luckily, you know, hopefully we just get one. We'll see what happens again. But smash the like button if you guys are liking the stream. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, this is Mad Alpha. All I do is look at charts all day and share with you what I find. That's it, man. And I do it for you guys live, so you guys get to see my work. You guys get to see all my mistakes, all my successes. It's all clear. Nothing to hide here. Now, what I am thinking is this, okay? If this was a cycle top already, because maybe they don't want to run it up again, okay? Maybe they know everyone's waiting to exit up here, okay? If that were to happen, okay, and I would say if we break 87, we can start talking about that, okay? If we break 87, 88, we're going to come here and we're going to look at lower targets and we're going to think about what could be happening here in this cycle. Now, the first thing I want to tell you about is I'm obviously still bullish, okay? Because I drew this as my first choice, that we're going to come down, break 93, come down to an odd point and then reverse, get some support, and then start making our way up in March here, okay? And possibly hit this 125 or even, what's this? Maybe 150, okay? 125 or 150. After that, what I was saying back here is you could even, you know, come up, do a shot up to this, and before you fall apart, it'll look like a big middle finger. All right, but it'll be a head and shoulders of what it'll be when we get up here, and it could even happen here, right? You could absolutely get type of head and shoulders here, you know, and look something like this, all right, and then we'll fall apart, and you'd have to condense that all before this March, well, somewhere in this mid-March area, right, and then we would fall apart. And what I think would happen is people would think that the cycle is over. That would be my first intuition. People would think that, oh, we had an early high before the halving. We have an early top for the cycle. We're done. And we'll have some drawdown to lower targets, possibly in the 50s range or 30s. We gotta play that as we go to see what we're looking at. But I think, now here's the thing. You got 144 as your top. Okay, cool. Well, that lines up with my idea that we come up, we hit this 125, and then we do one more spike up in between 150 and 125. So that could very much happen. Crypto Jack.
Talk like last time, right?
Like last time?
Yeah, like the last BTC top was kind of a double top.
Yeah, well, this second one would be higher, right? So then it would form more of a type of head and shoulders type situation up there, right? And maybe we do hit a couple of these weird, these highs, and they would happen pretty fast here because you've only got a few weeks for this to play out. And then we would come down. People would probably think the cycle's over, but then what I think could happen is we'll restart at an odd time, like summertime, when normally things would be calm. Maybe we start picking up again. Somebody said could be like a DeFi summer thing. Yeah, it could be. And then we run back into the fall. Now, the other thing is if we fall apart now, let's say this was the high and this keeps breaking down as this week goes, we don't see this reversal like I'm showing, okay? We start to see, you know, we come down, but we continue down, okay? And we just start coming down, okay? If that happens, well, I think it's still the same, okay? In the sense that people will think that was our top, we had a double top, we hit 110K, and cycle's over. But then I think at some point we will restart again at an odd place, and I'm I think that could be very possible. And then we make another run back up. That would be in the summer or in the fall. Now, another thing to think about is because this cycle is so different, maybe they're breaking this up into many cycles with tons of extended consolidation periods, because we've already seen that. Look at this consolidation period right here. Okay, we came up, we hit this high of, 75K-ish, right? And hello, buddy.
Yeah.
And we literally consolidated for, 243 days, all right? Or if you take it from when we began the uptrend, 182 days. Either way you cut it, that's a long time. That's a long time. We were ranging for, over half a year. So maybe we could be in a new type of cycles where we see this type of behavior, all right? Where we go up to a level very quickly, which we've been doing this whole entire bull run, and then we just track sideways for a very, very long time, a lot longer than people think, okay? And then you'd be looking at what could be a super cycle. And maybe we go into 2026 very easily, possibly getting our blow off top in beginning of 2027 or mid 2027, okay? And I think that could be a possibility we have to be ready for, all right? Because that would throw everybody off, all right? That would throw everybody off completely. So I'm still open to a super cycle type scenario where we have multiple bull runs constantly pressing us up to new highs, and then with extended ranges going sideways, and then pushing up to new highs, the range is sideways, and running us much, much, much longer than people expect. Now, we are gonna have to release some pressure here for sure, without a doubt. So either we're gonna push up here and reverse and push up into this mid-March and then have some big drop and come down to some level. Maybe it's the 50s. We can talk about that in another video, exactly what kind of support we got down here as we go further. But and then range there before we push up again, and that would make a lot of sense to me. So I do think a larger drop could be coming on BTC rather soon. Either it's right now and the top's already in, or we're going to go and make this top, which was my first instinct, that we're going to continue up, because that seems to be the most pain right now. But to be honest, it would be very painful if we were to start dropping now as well, because I think a lot of people are waiting to offload their tokens in different projects, whether that's altcoins, whether that's Ethereum. People bought a lot of Ethereum. The market makers know that. They know that everyone's holding big bags of all kinds of stuff, all right? Because USDT dominance is quite low. And we can go look at that chart here in a minute. But your worst case seems highly probable, especially after the so-called hack that looks more like a hogwash. Bitcoiner in all respect to Bankster coins. RH backside Roger Ver with Eric Kroll and their cronies. Huh. It's interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of theories out there right now. I'm just kind of playing it moment by moment, but I'm keeping certain ideas kind of in the back of my head about things, And I haven't been listening to too many other people, because so far I've felt pretty confident about how I've been seeing BTC's price action. I mean, going back and kind of understanding, obviously I went up here, then it went up here, which I didn't quite call it that exactly, but then it came right into this range that I had drawn and tracked exactly sideways here. So I do think it's going to take a path that's not the normal path. That's for sure. That's absolutely certain, I think, at this point. But right now, I'm still sticking at this bullish move that we got until we really start breaking down and heading toward. Once we break this wick here, which is at about 89, then I'm going to open this back up and think, I wonder if, maybe we're either going to sweep that low down here, or we are going to break down and start going down. And that was the top for now. A lot of people are going to think that it's over. I don't think it's over at all. I think we're going to have a very unique bull run, and I think it could continue a lot longer than people realize. Much, much longer.
What about the stock market? How is that correlating with Bitcoin right now?
Yeah, so it's a really interesting, you asked that, because if you go to the XPX and, oh shit, this is a big mess. I need a clean chart. Let me come back to... So if you think of things like in a more technical way, and I'm only doing this now because I sometimes we'll pull up more stuff when we're closer to tops and bottoms. But if you just look at like a 1, 2, 3, this is going to complete somewhere, right? Is it completed now, or is it going to push up further? I don't know. 3, and then maybe we have a 4 to probably, it could be there, and then you'll have 5. All right, this is the COVID low. So we've been in this incredible move since then. Okay, and there's no reason this couldn't play out. This is January right here of 2027 where I drew that. Right. Somebody
So it kind of looks uncorrelated with Bitcoin at the moment. What you say?
It could be, yeah, very much so, man, very much so.
But
Correlated.
maybe that should be correcting, and Bitcoin should be correlating more to look like this chart, which would put us in that 100K plus trajectory again, I would hope.
Yeah, it just depends. Right now, obviously, the markets are not looking too great right now, but at the same time, nothing's that broken right now in them. Like this could 100% reverse and move us up. Now, I don't know where this is going to be. If this was mid-Marchish, it would push up. Who knows, man? I have to run. But we have broken this right now. But we could be due to bounce right here, which is it's the 100, the purple line here, okay? Which is where you can see we bounced before many times or wicked right below and moved up. So there could definitely be more juice in the tank, but we don't know yet. It's possible that market makers know that everyone's expecting, a lot of people have talked about March being a type of top, so maybe they front run it and turn the market before there, right? Who knows? Who knows? And same on BTC. So I'm open to that. But my bias is still that we push up again. All right. That's why my first shot was still that we are going to sweep some lows and we're going to push up again. That's still my kind of first instinct, but I'm ready for the fact that that was it and we start making our way down. Now, it's possible. It's very possible. Let's go look at USD dominance really quick. USDT dominance. Oof. Yeah. Remember we were looking at this? So we wanted this to, let me see, let me get this back in here. So obviously we're looking very bullish on USDT dominance. All right, there's no doubt about that. Okay, no matter how you want to draw lines. Maybe I was looking at it like this before. Yeah, I was looking at it like this. Let's just clear this out. Let's just look. We were in a range. We're going sideways. It's done this before, though, as you can see before. It pushes up, and it could totally be rejected right here. All right. Right now it is bullish, but what we're expecting is this to fail, just like all these other breakouts, and start to make its way down again. Okay, just like all these other ones did. All right. So at some point, so that's what we want to see happen. All right. If we're gonna keep moving up. All right. Now I do want to show you this though. If you look at the weekly, you can see, I've shown this to you guys before. We've been on this uptrend for a very long time, okay? It goes back forever. Make this stronger. All right, and we actually got so low on USDT dominance that we broke below this support, going all the way back to forever, literally. You can see how it always bounced here. This signified the tops of bull runs, okay, all the cycle tops. and what have you. And we broke below it, which was really bullish, which was really great to see. But you can see right now we're coming back up and we're slamming into it. And yeah, it's kind of make or break here. If we break above it and we start going up, then that was the top and we're going to start coming up here. Okay. Obviously, yeah, like I said, we want to see this continue to break down or at least stay under this line and kind of hang out down here. Okay. Let's go look at ETH really quick. All right. Okay, so ETH is finally breaking down. All right. Let's get in here. We got breakdown. Okay. So, oh man, look at this channel I drew. So I drew this channel way back. All right. And it's been respected. We bounced on there really hard. Okay. And the channel bottom was 25.32. That's what I had drawn. We bounced pretty hard right at about 25.34, which is good. That means this range that we've been in is holding. Okay. Sure, we broke this support. That's fine. We need to come up and really get back above it. All right. Because right now it's resistance. So we are underneath where we want to be, but we're still in a nice range. We're still looking good. Nothing's broken yet. Okay. It's definitely for concern, but I'm not that worried yet. All right. Let me put this on the daily. I want to see this candle here. Yeah, it's a it's a juicy red candle there on the Ethereum.
They're doing it wrong. It's not what I want them to do.
It will fake out big time. Yeah. That's the thing, right? So you're looking for that. That's why, once again, I was emphatic about this on the BTC chart and why I drew it the way I did, because I said we're going to go down, have everybody think we're breaking down, and we're going to reverse very abruptly at an odd point. Okay, so a fake out is also what I'm expecting. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Everybody send a blessing for the crypto gods here. But we are still in this range. Okay, nothing's broken, and we bounced very hard. You can see how that's being bought up very quickly right there. Let me put this on the 1 hour. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, there's a fight. Yeah. We need to hold right here 25.30. Okay, we need to hold this because this has been this channel going back a long way. All right. Well, once we start breaking that, now, once you break this at 25.30, you're probably going to have to fill in most of this wick. But once again, it could be a juicy fake out too. We'll see what these market makers are up to. At least that's what I'm seeing on Bitcoin. So, yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on these. Not great to see, but this is what you kind of want as you move into more fear. And this is what you'd expect to get a nice juicy spring to push us up for the next move. You need to come down and get a nice low. And that's what we're getting. We're getting that, okay? And once again, nothing's really that broken yet. We're still in this channel.
You have to give the big guys a chance to get in, right? So they're making their chance, and then they take their chance, and then you get the pump. Would you say that's correct?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could be one way to look at it. What the fuck? Just like a bunch of kids scribble. Oh yeah. So I was drawing the bottom. That's right. Okay, this is the ETH BTC. So, you know, what I was saying with the dominance and why I drew, we came down and hit this low down here. And I said we could range sideways and then before we pop out, just like we did back in 2019, I think it was. Okay. 2019, we came down, we hit, we came up, we ranged a little bit, made one little dip, and then we took off, okay? Because this was quite a fall, so you're hard pressed just to launch straight up from there. So once again, we're doing it right now. We're going sideways in my, little drawing here, and then you might get one last low before you pop. You don't have to though. You could just go sideways and then pop out. But we're building up some compression. That's good. We want to see what happens and keep an eye on it. That's all we can do right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, you got too much open, Saint? What does that mean? Beach whale.
Everything looks fine to me.
Oh, audio is buggy? Oh no, what's going on? Hang on. Audio, let's see. Maybe I got too much open here. What's going on? Close that. Who's getting buggy audio? Oh, yeah. Hang on one second. Let me close Telegram and the charts. I got too many charts open. Hang on. I know what he's talking about. Let me close some of this. Fuck. Yeah, I probably got too many charts open. Hang on one second here. All right, that's fine. Let's see. We'll put the music back on, right? I think we're good. All right. The charts are bad, not your video stream. Oh, the charts are bad?
You know, meaning that there's too many red candles.
Let's come over.
We're working on it.
Yeah, so others is breaking down a little bit, but we're in a falling wedge here. At least the way I see it. Let me know if there's any issues. I turned music back on, but I did close a couple apps out, and I closed some charts, so we should be good. Should be good. All right. Yeah, it's just down there at the bottom. I think others is at the mercy of everything right now. We got the monthly on the MACD is pointing straight down. Look, a lot of crypto has slipped. It's not the prettiest looking thing. I can't tell you whether the pain is done yet. Others, there's a chance BTC dominance could take over if that pushes up again. Claudia.
Work harder, please. Oh shit, man.
Okay.
I don't know how much harder we can work.
Ah, shit, man. Did I already look at BTC dominance?
I don't think so.
All right, let's go look at BTC dominance really quick. Really quick. I want to go look at these other charts. Hello? Okay. All right, well, we fell out of BTC dominance back here. November, December 24th. And we've been going up. I don't want this shit down there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, dominance still looks bullish. It's certainly still got room to push up, okay? On BTC dominance. It's not showing any indication it wants to fall apart, okay? Yet, all right? And if BTC does, where is it at, 93 right now? Oof. Damn. If it does this move I'm kind of getting at right now, where we come down, we sweep some lows, and then we do take off here in a few days or week, whatever that is, BTC dominance will probably hold strong. Okay, obviously this is going to be a big move very quickly. Okay, so it's not going to necessarily spell good for the altcoin market. It doesn't mean selective altcoins can't run. All right, keep that in mind. Okay. Let's go look at Pulse. Okay, we need to get into that. Everything is turning red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some crazy stuff going on with PulseX and Pulse. They're pretty close to being together. They're kind of just tracking the market, though.
Okay, it is breaking down. All right. This didn't look good. at all, which we talked about on stream many times. Why is this so big? Let me just make this small.
But I can see Solana's down today. Down today 12.45%. Pulse is down 13%. PulseX is down 14%. It kind of like seems like it tracks with the market to me.
Okay, Zach, why is Pulse dropping so hard? Okay, well, a couple things. One, Ethereum is dropping. Okay, Ethereum is dropping. BTC is dropping. Market looks like shit. Okay, all across the board. Two, this was a giant head and shoulders. You know, it doesn't mean the whole thing has to play out, but it's not a bullish pattern at all whatsoever. There was nothing bullish on the Pulse chart, okay, except our belief in the ecosystem and the fact that the Heartman was doing things, seemed like he was preparing, which he could be, right? And you are always going to get a sweep of lows before you push up, usually, okay? Especially in these volatile, you know, altcoins. I mean, PulseChain's an altcoin still, right? So you got major support down here at 403039. Obviously, that's where we've touched before. Just drawing a trend line, going back here. Now, how low can we go? How low can we go? Let's see. Damn, we're going pretty low. I'll draw it like this. Yeah, approach 236. Yeah, I mean, depending on what kind of, how long before the reversal happens here, it looks like we could be coming down. We've got a lot of support right here at the where it bounced, which is 0.000036. We got a lot of support there. Okay, there's no doubt about that. I can put a line there. Okay, so good. We bounced there. Maybe we just range in here, make a spring, slight dip below before we move up. I don't like to. We're going to all-time new lows. Well, this is definitely your buying opportunity here. I did have a bear case, which was a sweep of the lows. Let's see if any of this is playing out. Look at that. It's playing out. I had this here before. If you guys remember, I also, another one I'd drawn on stream. Just slide this over. So we are coming down. Okay. I drew this really quick. Doesn't mean we're going that low. I was just showing what could happen because, but you have a lot of support still under us. Let's not worry about that yet, really, to be totally honest. It depends if ETH and BTC come back up. You know, we'll probably find some support in here, build a range. We could talk about it. But
as far as those prices go, like, let me know if you think this makes sense. So Bitcoin is down like 3%. Ethereum's down, like a magnification on Bitcoin being down is down like 8.5%, 9%. And then altcoins, so which we'd include like PulseChain, even Solana, are down 13, 14%. So that's sort of like the normal progression of a dip like that, where like everything's kind of amplification on Bitcoin, like Ethereum's leverage on Bitcoin, Solana or PulseChain is leverage on Ethereum, and so you get that cascading like 3, 8, 14 range on the dips from Bitcoin to the altcoins.
Yeah, 100%. This is a natural, you know, type thing.
Yeah. And then your pump would be reverse, I would hope too, right? Like Bitcoin goes up 10%, PulseChain goes up 40%. You know, like that, those kind of numbers. That's what I would hope for anyway.
PulseX is holding up really good. I mean, there's no doubt about it compared to Pulse. So you PulseX holders out there, looking really, really good. All right. And Pulse right now falling apart. It's probably making other things on the ecosystem look really great right now. It's certainly making PulseX look really great. Let's come over here to Inc. Let's see what's going on. Now we have.
Yeah. I paid for a super chat for ink. I want to hear about some ink.
Yeah, that's right. The man. Let's give the man his money's worth. All right. Once again, thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate that. Let's come over here. We got to ink. All right. We're in my box. We are clearing my box. We got a ton of support where it's hitting. I mean, a ton of support right here. Okay, at about $1.93. Actually, at about $1.90. At a lot of support. That's fine. Doesn't really mean anything to me right now. That's fucking line. Yeah, I mean, we're certainly breaking down here on the ink. Okay. One thing I wanted to point out, if you come over on the weekly, and I can show you guys on I think a higher time frame as well. You've got this gravestone doji here, and it's a pretty serious gravestone doji. It's not like it's not a fun one. It's not a light one. It's not an easy one. You guys can clearly see that, right? It's about as gravestone doji as you can get. And so this is pointing us straight down, which we are following very well. Now, I have a target down here at... no, that's not... I had targets before. Where'd they go? Different charts. Some targets somewhere. Yeah. That's not the best looking monthly candle on incentive token. But it's not closed yet, all right? It's not... How many days before this one closes? You tell me.
4 more days. How do they do that on charts for months that have different amounts of days? Like, is it always 30 days, or is it set to the actual?
So I guess it's almost closed. It's not the best looking candle right now. Okay, it's not the best looking candle. And obviously we got support at 137, 125, 121, and then of course 96 cents. All right, if we keep breaking down. So that's where I would be looking to start to really load up on incentive if this continues to break down. All right. Yeah. 136, 121, and 96. This could be levels. I want to see this really quick too. So remember Brett? Remember everyone was screaming about Brett on base chain? So this is the mascot for Coinbase, is base chain. I want to see some really quick. Yeah, so this had a lot of noise around it. You can see it broke, and that was about the end of that, right? See you later, bye-bye. I think a target on this is probably 2 cents, and we'll see from there. Just wanted to see a major mascot meme. What else we got? Let's break it down. Let me go over here to Bitcoin really quick again. What's this doing? I mean, everything seems to be timing really nice. Like in terms of like, if this is really the end, it should be more of a surprise. The fact that I even drew this tells me, well, maybe it is just a cycle low, and we're going to reverse here in the next day or two. So maybe these are just your bottoms coming in on everything. Okay. Yeah. Look. Ink's got to come back and fill some of this anyway, okay? So I think I had the bottom of this box is $1.79. All right, that's the top of some of these wicks. There's a lot of support there. We need to see if we get a retest here. It broke this trend, so I want to see if we get a retest, and if it's rejected, All right, right now it's fallen out. We haven't gone up for a retest yet, so let's see what happens. I suppose there's going to be a bounce coming here soon.
I'm okay with that. I'm hoping to pick up some more ink. So kind of want a little bit of a dip.
Yeah.
Maybe another 10%.
So if we do get this reversal and we do turn bullish, like was my first instinct in terms of BTC, we were going to get a cycle low coming in at the end of the month, and it's tracking perfectly right now. Maybe this is as low as we go. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. We're getting bought up pretty quick here. Maybe we don't come all the way down to 91, 92, whatever. The point is that a reversal could be coming. So in the same way, the reversal for a lot of these other projects are going to come by surprise, right? So they may not come down to an exact support level, or they may just wick down very quickly. You may get a wick here to like 170. I definitely think 150-ish could be possible. You got a ton of air here, but it certainly doesn't have to come all the way down. Does not have to do that. Yeah, most of your holes are down pretty low, like below $1.30. So let's keep our fingers crossed we don't go down there, but anything's possible at this point, right? But I certainly wouldn't be a seller here unless you're in trouble and you think we're going to be down for a few months and you need the money or something like that. If you over leverage yourself, you know, do what you got to do. Wait for the bounce, though, at least. If you have to sell, wait for the bounce. You're starting to get a bounce. Wait for a nice, juicy bounce before you do that. Because you got a ton of air down here, right? Definitely around 80 cents. I put a support at 97 cents, so that's certainly possible. But like I said, if we reverse and we start making our way up to those 120 targets, 130, 140 on Bitcoin, I would say you're going to have some kind of reversal here pretty soon. Let's go look at pDAI. What's going on? Okay, we're heading toward, I think I made a call of 0.0069 on pDAI. We're at 0.0075 right now. So the bottom of my box right here was 0.0069. I do think that's very possible, and we are breaking. Yep, we're breaking. We're making a lower low right now, so we could be going down for that. See what happens. Got a juicy M for McDonald's right now. I think certainly an indication that we're probably going to go lower. Okay, the McDonald's, it's undefeated. When you see the McDonald's, yeah, not the best thing you want to see. Okay,
not desirable.
Yeah, not desirable. This is the opposite of this. If you got this, the W, oh, we're looking good. We're about to break.
Burger King's better than McDonald's. You want the crown.
You want the crown, but we got the McDonald's. So let's see what. And it was looking really Emmy anyway. A lot of these also, hopefully this was super Emmy. This is Pulse, right? So it was a lot of M's over here. So it was a matter of time. Short of the market breaking up, and the market has not broken to the upside. We just had a man unalive himself over a meme coin, kind of, letting you know the market needed to cool off. Okay, I do want to see the fear and greed. I should have had this pulled up. What is it saying? Where are we at right now? We're only at 49. Only at 49. Doesn't have to go much lower. If we just hang out here long enough, could be happy. Maybe we go a little bit lower, and then it could be reversal time. That's a positive take on this right now. Let me check ETH again really quick. What's going on over here? 25.38. Oh no. What did I say? I said 25.30. We can't break 25. Yep. Is that what I said? I
think so.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. We've already gone. We've kind of blasted past my range, dude. Let me get this last wick in here. So it's technically like 25.21. We've gone to 25.20. Oh shit, man. 25.19. Okay, not good. We might have to stay on the stream for a while. Let's see what's going on, man.
Breaking news: Bitcoin dropped under the 93. It's in the 92s now.
Yeah. So we're still it's where I was planning for my fake out. I think I drew this down to 91.3. We're still okay because this wick over here is 91.3. I'm not so worried yet here. I'm definitely more concerned about ETH. ETH needs to get some buy pressure in pretty quick here, or we're going much lower. We're holding, okay? We're not holding, bro. We're not holding. We're not, or fuck, we are fucked. Yep, fuck. We're going much lower on ETH, bro. Yep, Goblin Town. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Fuck. Not good, man. Not good at all. Yeah, we're breaking. We're breaking shit. Shit's getting broken. Okay, I'm gonna take a breather really quick, pups. Fuck. 1 sec.
So listen to the soothing music. Hopefully we get some bullish news on crypto this week. Some more ETF stuff. Some more favorable tax things from the USA and other countries. Or big ass macro shit that makes everybody happy. The war in Ukraine ending, stuff like that. Those are on my wish list.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. We're going a lot lower. Let me draw some more support and resistance down here. Okay, hang on a sec, pups. Claudia, let's go back to the pretty girl. All right, let's take a breather. All right, let's go back to her. I'm going to draw some supports on this chart, and then I'll punch you guys back in. Give me a minute, and I'll draw some supports. Hey, that's not the pretty girl. All right, just watch this for a minute, pups. All right, let me see here. Okay.
Oh, crap. Is the mouse broken again?
Mouse broke. The mouse broke, pups. Hang on, I'm trying to fix it.
Okay.
It's stuck. Damn, screen got jammed again.
Man. Technology either makes it way faster or way slower, you know?
I mean, look, this could just be it just could be the cycle low. I mean, this could be the buy of the cycle, right now. But if we get rejected here, okay, let me punch you guys back in. Oh shit, what is that? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, puffs.
Oh, man.
I can punch you guys back in. Where are we at? Okay, back to work.
Nope.
All right, look, we wicked down here to 2478, and we literally tapped 2476. It's kind of a weird spot-ish. We are being bought up right now. If we get rejected back here at 2530, we're probably going to come down and test some lower targets, okay? In all fairness, let me go back here. See what's going on really quick. Okay. Let's go back here on the weekly. I think you got a lot of support right here at 2300. Okay, 23.33. And then your kind of last line of support would probably be here at 21.50. Okay. So 2,300 and 21.50. Those are pretty serious levels. All right. We wicked right to wow. Yeah, that's a bearish engulfing. It just ate the whole entire range. I mean, look, it's filling this whole thing. We just want this to come back above 25.30. It's 25.18. 240 million just liquidated on the markets in the past hour. Cool. We got a lot of Ink fans in here. Crypto Neptune, what's up, man? Great to see you. Ink is the play. Ink is the play, man. Ink might be the play. Charles Fox, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Define a lot. Oh, man. Okay, let me punch over here back to BTC. What's going on? 92.6, 92.6. That's a pretty serious candle right there. See this weekly. Yeah, it's fine. It's just eating all the wicks. Once again, not a big problem. Like I said, if we reverse here, BTC dominance might take the show. BTC might take the show, okay? Especially with looking at how squirrely ETH is looking right now. We need to see what ETH holds at. Back up 25.30. Back at 25.30. We're good. We're looking good. We're looking good. Okay. We pretty much, it's a retest of this channel. For me, we need to hold. We need to hold. We need to hold. Okay, let's see what's going on over here on the chain. 403751 on Pulse. We are dancing on some serious support. Hopefully we don't break down from there. We need to go look at some alts on the chain. See, oh, let's look at purple Bitcoin. We need to look at did the hexes hold up? G baby, BFF. Let's see what they did. All right. Okay. We're still looking okay. 538. I think I said 420 might be the magic number here, didn't I? I put a line there. Did I say 46? Oh, it's 469. Maybe 469. This, we're holding up right now. Yeah, it looks like this does want to come lower, I think. Maybe 469 might be a good good bottom there on WBTC. It's looking okay right now. It's looking okay right now. We're at the mercy of a lot of things right now. I want to see Atropa. What's Atropa doing? It's doing something. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's in the box. Okay, Hex. What's going on? What happened? Ooh. P-Hex breaking down a little bit. Not the end of the world, but it is breaking down. Got 1 cent is back in play. Let's see how that holds. Okay. E-Hex. This was the one that was doing great for a while. Yeah, we've officially broken in this channel. We're not in the uptrend anymore. That's fine. I got this channel here. I think we'll probably range in here. We are 0.002651. See what the monthly look like. Okay, that's okay. We could just expect to see this. Yeah, let's just leave it where I had it. Kind of ranging in here. This might be the new range for E-Hex between 0.0018 and 0.0043-ish, give or take. G baby. Okay. Failed breakout on G baby. Coming back down. It's all right. Not a big deal. Tiny market cap. It's mean we like.
Is that versus Pulse or is that versus USD? Okay. About the same.
Yeah. That was against USC. Look, Pulse is not looking squirrely. I mean, it's looking squirrely, and it hasn't moved much. So, it's, until it's really moving, I don't want to, unless you're, just, looking at your token counts. How did I get 7.4 billion Pulse? Super Merc, I don't know. Tell us the secret. How'd you get 7.4 billion Pulse? Bridging in 400K. Nice. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, look, the tariffs are going to, or they're going to shake things up. Okay, there's no doubt about it. It's not great for companies right now in the short term. But Super X, yeah, everything's going to be okay. Just hang in there, Super X, great to see you, man. How you been? Somebody said, bridging in 23 die right now. Tom, the man.
Woo-hoo.
Nice, brother. Nice. I love it. You guys are ballers. Brath bridging in 400K. My man. What's this doing? How far is this going to go? Let me go back here to ETH. 220. Okay, that's good. We're back in the range. We're back in. Looking good. I want to see. Let's see what the hex is. G baby. I want to see most. What did most do? Most wanted. Most wanted. Oh, hello. Okay, it's coming back. Coming back. I fucking turned off these lines. Oh, fucking. Chill out, guys. You'll clog the bridge. Yeah, Addy. Yeah, it's possible. I have most of my charts going into the mid-March area for a big correction as well. There's a couple ways to look at it. I think this is a cycle low. I think your cycle lows are coming in. I think this is totally normal. Deerslayer, what's up, man? That's an order. Smash, like, and subscribe is what he's saying. You heard the man.
Or else.
Or else I'll put the women back on. My mouse might get jammed again.
I think you're going in the wrong direction there.
All right, let's look at. Well, let me see what's going on here.
Next window is bridging over 0.366 ETH. So the chain is about to moon.
What do you say?
Said he's bridging 0.366 ETH.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Brad says pDAI is going to blast in July.
Why July?
Yeah, why July?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, what's happening? Steady Pup, how you doing? Good to see you. You missed a lot. You actually missed a lot, brother.
Yeah.
Missed a lot.
Mostly cat pics. But...
What's up, Bright Light? Pedro, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Have you sold everything yet? Asking for a friend. we were just liquidating everything, man. You guys should sell. I'm trying to make so. Well, I still didn't get my price here hit of 5 cents, okay, on most. So it didn't get hit yet. There we go. So 5 cents. Let's see what happens. Should be getting a bounce here soon. Look, this could continue over the next few days here. Pump came down to 12 milli. Ooh, that RSI really took a tank, didn't it? Damn. People running. Oof. Not crazy about this thing right now. So if this breaks here on pump for 0.011, we're going down here to 0.0069. Nah, maybe that's where it wants to go. It wants to go to the 69, 0.0069. Miser, there's a token called Miser given high yield. Well, let's go look at it. What's going on with BFF? BFF holding pretty good actually. Came down holding on support. 6,000. Dude, BFF is holding up awesome. BFF is holding up my whole portfolio right now. Look at this beast. What a champ. BFF looking good. I'm liking this. Sell pressure is gone. Most of the Jeets are out of BFF. Not financial advice. $4 million market cap. Atropa's first meme coin, BFF. You guys are going to cry later. We need to go look at... What's this miser thing these pups are talking about? Miser? Oh, apparently it provides high yield. Yeah, well...
Tax token?
I don't know. This move looks completed now. So we'll see what happens. I mean, probably... why are you guys shilling me this shit, man? Come on. This looks done. This looks like it's about to go lower. Let's see what happens, all right? But apparently you get a lot of yield or something mistaking it. I don't know. I don't have any, just an FYI. Oh, Finvesta is holding BFF and pumping it. Oh, right on. Cool, cool, cool. Got some strong hands in BFF. I like that.
Finvesta's a person?
Finvesta is an ecosystem on PulseChain that that literally went full hockey stick recently.
Hmm.
Yeah, look at that. Went full hockey stick. Let's say how PTGC is holding up here. There you go. Getting a pullback there. This was fifth. Yeah. Let's see where it comes down. 340 million liquidated now, huh? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, BFF's got a strong community, really strong. So it's actually holding up. It's one of the best charts I've seen so far because nothing really broke. It didn't break any support. So everything else is breaking major supports. So let's see. Yeah, gotta be careful what these guys try to shill in chat.
If you're a founder and you have something real, then, send a super chat. Prove you're serious. Wolf's not saying that. I'm saying it.
Greetings. So what do you think is the best buy on this dip for profits in this cycle? Well, we got to wait for the dip to stop dipping. Well, you can see at the bottom of my screen, I have a banner rolling. Is the banner rolling? It looks like it's just frozen still. What's it doing? Yeah, why isn't this banner rolling down here?
It's rolling. I see it rolling on
there it is.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's
the super chat. That chat's in front of it.
Oh, okay, there you go. It says PulseChain is more than a blockchain. Atropa, pDAI, and incentive token. 3 of my favorite projects on PulseChain. 3 of my favorites. So that could be a place to start. Pedro says, okay. Chat's going on. Let's go look at, what else should we look at? I want to see PulsePup. What's PulsePup doing?
Yeah.
Very similar setup to PTGC in a lot of ways. They're like ETFs. Now, it's holding up. Let's delete this. Bust out there. Okay. Getting a bit of a pullback. Looking really strong, to be totally honest. It is in this ascending wedge here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's always the dumpiest for the pumpiest, right? I did see blow off tops in a lot of tickers. Okay, a lot of projects look like they were either hanging on the edge or had blow off tops. So that's something to think about. Let's see what happened here. 25.45. That's good. That's good. Like I said, we're above 20.30. I'm happy. 25.30. I feel pretty good about ETH. Okay, if we're above 25.30, let's come over here. Let's see what BTC did here. BTC is still kind of coming down. All right, that's fine. We'll check that in a minute. Let's see what else going on over here. Hot Hex, what happened to that one? A teddy bear. Let's see. So, yeah. Hot Hex. Oof. Hot Hex, though, I will give it. It's coming on a really strong support, okay? Right here at 17 bucks. All right, so we're coming up, but it does look quite emmy. We'll have to see what happens. Now, I do see this beautiful falling wedge here, which is really nice in terms of like looking at this in long term. Okay, this is a very, very pretty damn bullish pattern here. It really depends if this really M plays out and we break lower. But even if we break lower, I still think this could be in play. We'll have to check back here in a little bit. What's the latest word with Hot Hex? It's supposed to help EHEX, right? It's supposed to help EHEX. Well,
is it just? I thought it was just a meme token.
Is it just a meme token?
Is it? It's an Atropa one, right?
Yeah. We need to do another Atropa deep dive again because there's so many.
I feel
new
like
things.
there's no code. It's just like bonding, liquidity bonding.
With EHEX, is that what it is? Okay.
With I think so, but I can't, like, if he pumps the price of this, they would pump the price of EHEX because they're bonded with liquidity. I don't think there was any code attached because he doesn't do tax tokens, and I can't think of another way to do it without setting up a protocol.
Treasury bill just fine, looking very similar to purple Bitcoin, and pDAI looking very droopy though. Certainly think we can come down lower to 308. Oh, yo, what's happening? Look at these pups.
Oh, look at that.
Juicy
Player.
super chat coming in.
Oh.
Cheers, Sheep 777. Thank you, sir. What do you write? He says super chat, fun coupons. What are fun coupons? I'll take that. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
What's on your mind, Sheep 777?
Spreading a little positivity. Yeah. What you got on your mind?
That's what we need. Happy times. Dancing girls.
Thanks, Sheep 77.
If you want to get Fast Abdul off the screen, you have to super chat. That's the only way. It knocks me. If you don't like Fast Abdul, send a super chat. It blocks me. I'm gone. You know, so that's where it's at. My futters should be super chatting away.
Serendipity. It's a EHEX vacuum. Is Hot Hex. There's some interesting things about it. We'll have to find out. Who's trying to get rid of you, Fast Abdul?
Oh, well, I don't think anybody is at the moment, but if they wanted to, they could do so by super chatting. So I disappear from the screen whenever there's a super chat.
Okay.
You got to keep them coming. It's got to be constant.
Look at this. Look at this M on Teddy Bear right now. I'm only on the 12-hour. Okay. Which is fine. We were in this pattern coming down. I certainly see us coming down here. 7023. You got a ton of support you're approaching. A ton. Big confluence of support. So the bottom is very close for a lot of these if we do break down a little more. Okay. And we've got a channel. Teddy Bear's in this beautiful channel that's been going back. Hello. Oh, charts. Hello. 1 second here. Yeah, I got too many charts open again. Too many charts. Let's get rid of some of these. All right. We back? Is it loading? It's having some issues. Okay. Let's give it a second.
I see the charts.
We vibing. What's up, Perez? How you doing? Okay, there we go. Loaded. Okay, we're good. We're back in business. All right. Yeah, look, we got this beautiful, juicy channel going back a very long time. We're still in it. It's not a problem. We are obviously coming back to touch the lower part of the channel. Obviously, you know what to do now. We got this uptrending support it's at right now. It's breaking that, which is fine. It's not a big deal. You got another major support of the channel right below it. We're not too far away.
Waldo's trying to get me off the screen again.
Waldo. Yo. What's up, Waldo? Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that super chat. Do we put on the dancing music for Waldo?
Oh, yeah. Every time. Even for $2.
You're buying Fast Abdul's absence. Waldo says, it's a great time to buy ETH for future gas fees. That's true. It is a good time to stack up on some ETH. No doubt about that. Appreciate that, Waldo88.
What the hell, Waldo? Come on.
We looked at pTGC a minute ago.
It's much like the other chips on PulseChain.
So PulsePup is in an ascending wedge. Technically, it would break out of here at some point and fall to the downside. Probably there's a ton of support at about 150 on PulsePup, okay? Ton of support there, about 150. So if we continue this breakdown, we could go down there. None of this, these are all just probabilities. Doesn't have to play out. And I think probably a similar thing is probably going to be on pTGC. Let's see what's going on. I showed you guys this already. It did a 5-way move up. Okay. So I'm guessing we're going to get an ABC correction now. Could this already be the ABC and it's going to wrap up here pretty soon? You know, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what this move is like, how long we trend down with this cycle low. But these are the cycle lows. This was expected. I was expecting this for quite some time. I've talked about this on the stream. I was not yelling altcoin season like a lot of other people. I was just very calm about it, and I was telling you guys, you know, we got to wait. We got to wait for this cycle low, and I'd shown you guys many drawings and what I thought could happen, right? And you can see this one broke already. I was supposed to start moving up aroundish now, but we got the cycle low coming in, so that's fine. We're at 92. Let's see what's going on here. So this was my updated drawing I did Thursday for you guys. So we're still kind of within what I was expecting for these cycle lows, and then we'll go sideways for a sec. It could reverse pretty quickly too. We are not looking super strong though. Let's see what ETH is doing. ETH is broken below. It's fighting. It's at 25.27 right now. We need to hold above 25.30, man. That's where this fight is happening right now. They are fighting right now. PTGC
Bitcoin's getting close to the 91 mark.
Yeah. This could be a big
92,135.
fight. Yo, we got another super chat.
Whoa.
Bright Light. What's up, brother? Let's read this. It says,
This is alpha here.
ooh, Solid X. Bright Light says, Solid X crash game coming. Soon, maybe a good buy. Take a look. Even Yep and Nope. It's all your decision. All right, let's check those out.
Cool thing about like Solid X is launching this crash game. I've actually played it. He called me the other day and got me to demo it. It was pretty wicked.
Okay.
If it pumps the price of Solid X has bonded liquidity with a lot of stuff on PulseChain, including the Yep and Nope that Bright Light is referring to. So if Solid X goes to $200, a lot of stuff is gonna pump.
Okay.
Including Ink.
So yeah, it's connected to Ink. I can't wait to deep dive on that and learn a little bit about what's going on there.
Yeah, let's get that guy on here.
We got this downtrend going. We've been bouncing off it as support for quite some time, going back to August of 2024 on SolidX. And we are heading toward it again. I don't see any reason we need to break below it. It's kind of where it needs to be right now. It's at about $11. And yeah, this isn't the prettiest looking pattern at all. Very similar to what PulseX made. So if we do get a break of that, I do have support down here at $8.50 and another one at $3. $4.20. It's at $4.20. So
it is.
those are some possibilities. Let's go over here to the slot chart, see what's going on over here. Yeah, it's not much difference. Pretty much the same. It's all right. Right now it hasn't broken anything yet. So for all I know, it could just hang out up here. Maybe we do get a wick down here to 850. Let's see how it holds up. But I'd say could be a good buy. I mean, it came from quite high, but there is $236 million of liquidity under you, so something to keep in mind. You can see this. There were people trading it at $2 and $4 quite heavily. Let me throw on some volume here. Yeah. Yeah, definitely something to be a bit aware about. Pulse Degen says SolidX is good if you're into soy protein. Well, I don't own it. I have been watching the chart though, because it's a very interesting chart, interesting project. I'm not a holder of it yet. I'm kind of just learning a little bit about it as I'm learning more and more about Ink. And Deerslayer says, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I agree with Deerslayer. Deerslayer is quite smart. He will find you too. Just smash it, pups. Sharing a lot of alpha. Let's go over here and look at Nope and Yup, I guess, for bright lights. Nope. Gonna look up Nope. Its biggest bond is with
Firewheel is one of the guys showing up for work. I think that should be noted. So when you have founders of stuff who are actually building things, doing stuff, active in the community, like him, it's like it's somebody to watch. Plus, he seems like he's probably a billionaire, so that makes a difference to you.
So this one is it's coming down. Turn on some volume here on. Well, hello. Oh. All right. Yeah, this is really coming down. Definitely looks weak. It's going to go a little bit lower, but it's definitely getting oversold. Definitely near the bottom here on Nope. I do see a bit of a falling wedge situation here, which is good. It's probably going to wrap up in some time and pop off to the upside when it's done. So that's good. But we need to see where this dip goes. Right now, it doesn't show any indication of slowing down. Let's see what happens here. All right. 547K market cap. Let's see where some support might be. Let's get some supports over here. Jeez. Yeah, so we don't really know what's going on or like how far this could come down. Yeah, it's just in a bit of a free fall, but it could be wrapping up. I mean, RSI.
There will be some bullish news for Nope. I don't feel like I can give that alpha today, but I can say that there's news coming.
That's good.
It's kind of a community token, but
Okay,
we will.
got you.
I will get it to you as soon as I'm allowed. It's one of the cabals I'm a part of.
Got you. Yeah, and very similar here. This is kind of falling down as well. This just has to wrap up. I think also with Nope, when whatever these cycle lows wrap up, you'll probably, when you have a reversal, when you have cycle lows printing like this, if this is cycle lows and not starting the, downturn for the bull run, you're going to all of a sudden have bullish news that'll pop up that will help with the reversals, right? All of a sudden you'll see bullish news show up with Bitcoin and ETH, and some of these other community projects will print their bullish news, and it'll all collide with a beautiful move to the upside again. Let's go touch in here with ETH. ETH is not holding at the 2530. It is breaking down. Not a good sign at all. Right now, once again, the cycle lows don't mean it happens in an hour and then we reverse, right? This could take a couple days to wrap up before we go up. Even if you look at what I drew, for those of you guys tuning in here, I didn't draw a V shape. I kind of came down, went sideways a bit and drew it up, which means, you've got to go, flounder about for a second and then move up, right? Usually timed. You'll have a ton of bearish news right now, and then all of a sudden, maybe Wednesday, end of the week, you'll start all this bullish news will come back out and we'll reverse. If we're going to get this reverse and this push up into March, which is what my first thought is, it pays to be a bull in a bull run and not to be too bearish. So, but I'm open to the fact if this is the end, it's the end for now. You guys heard me earlier in the video. I talked about extended cycles, so I don't believe it's the end in the traditional ways if this was a cycle top, okay? But as of now, I do think we're going to get some low here printing soon in the next day or two, possibly by the end of the week, and then we'll start a reversal, and you'll get positive news coming into the market, which is fine because everything looks like it's primed right at that place where it's going to make cycle lows, right? Everything's right close to its support. Everything's pushing down, squeezing out down to the end. Makes a lot of sense that we are where we are right now. I do want to look really quick at, let's look at...
BTC's into the 91s.
What did Pants do? Where's...
Indeed. What did Pants do?
Dude, holding up like a champ. I'm already planning for an inverse head and shoulders break to the upside here. It's actually forming like structure, which is shocking. There's $3 of volume, but it still seems to have some structure. That's kind of nice. Let's see, cocaine. What's going on? Cocaine's holding up.
Everybody always wants cocaine.
Yeah. It's a supply and demand. Everybody's holding it. Okay, Teddy Bear Jr., one of the junior bears, is breaking down. Your next target is 001234. The targeted move of this head and shoulders up here, I think I had already written. That's pretty. Yeah, it could take you way down if it plays out. Teddy Bear Jr. Yep, Teddy Bear. BTC. Remember, holding nice while PTC dumped. Oh, B-Root said should have voted for Kamala. So, well, guys, like, yeah, I mean, Trump's got to do what he's got to do, but Trump likes to play hard to negotiate, and then
he does.
We'll see him back off. Okay, he's a really great negotiator, so he's just coming on really hard. It's funny that all this is timing with the cycle lows. We hadn't had our cycle lows yet. Everyone was screaming like, "We're going up, we're going up, we're going up," but it doesn't work like that, guys. You know, this is all why I think we are going to reverse and go to the upside is because this is timing way too perfectly with the cycle low, which I talked about many times about passing into February. Everyone's saying we're about to pump, and I was like, no, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? And I said, you know, we're probably going to pump at a weird time into March, and we needed those cycle lows to print. You know what I mean? Everything's not going to work off fractals of the first few cycles. Like, it's good to learn some things and study them, but to understand that the cycles are different now. They're very different. Okay, anyone who's telling you cycle theory, you should unfollow them. And I'm going to tell you why. The second we got a high before the halving, you should have understood that this cycle and all cycles going forward are going to be different. That should clue you in. Oh, that everything you knew from 2009 up till now, it's not that I'm saying throw it out. There's definitely some good stuff to learn, how the assets behave and relate to each other. But anyone who's just, you know, quickly pulling a fractal or blah, 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 it's like, nah, it's not going to work like that. We had a high before the halving. That should be your first clue that everything is going to be different now going forward. Now, we're still having a cycle. I do think we could push up again, but it's just going to work a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And the high before the halving should be a huge clue to you that, oh, no, this isn't working anymore. You know, you're kind of like the old cycle theory thing, you know. That system was over. That whole, like, you're going to buy BTC is going to go up, then we're going to rotate into ETH, and then we're going to rotate into alts. Dude, that world is over. It's gone. It's never coming back again. Like, really, and I mean that. Like, we're never going to go through that again. It's a whole new era you're in right now, all right? And just embrace it. Just embrace it, because there's going to be more opportunity here. I think there's going to be more opportunity. I feel I've been quite ahead in terms of tracking price action with BTC, and I've been excited about that because that means that, you know, we're getting edge on this cycle by understanding, you know, what could be coming, you know, and not playing into, like, you know, these old channels, these legacy channels that try to tell you, you know, this 4-year cycle and it's going to do this and blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, the second we had the high before the halving, all your theories are out the window. That's it. It changed. Like, fundamentally, crypto has changed. It's just completely different now. Hey, the institutions are here. The institutions are here. Do you remember 2021? The institutions. Let's get the institutions here.
Yep. But it's real this time, right? Like, there's actually institutions that got ETFs, like all this stuff, right?
Yeah, they're here. But they're going to set things to their schedule, you know, now. You're going to play.
This is their chance to get in. That's what I think. I think this is, you know, pre-programmed FUD, pre-programmed charts to give the institutions a chance to buy. They want you to dump your bags, then they're going to buy your bags, then they're going to pump BTC to 200K.
Yeah.
Not financial advice, just my thoughts.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see what's going on. ETH, where we at? 25, 23. It's a fight, man. They're fighting. This zone is being fought tooth and nail right now. Tooth and nail. If we get a rejection here, are we being rejected? It's a fight. It's a fight. Tom Rudders, he's bringing in his remaining 17 die over. I got them psyched. D-Gens run the chain. Now it's probably good Kamala didn't win. Pups, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button now. It's a good time. 10-year cycle instead of 4. I do believe that we might be in a super cycle. I said that earlier in the stream, and I've been hinting to that for quite a few streams now about a super cycle, that the cycles are changed and people are going to think it's over because they're still caught up in that 4-year narrative. They're still listening to all the soy drinkers, you know, was it Bill Cowan or like whoever, I don't know, out there, you know, these old legacy guys with their channels, you know, still talking about these. It's a different game now. It's a different game. And I think we could run until 2027 or do something weird. I think it could be a really interesting cycle. Really interesting. Vlad, bridging in 0.2 ETH, my man. Legacy
Chad.
cycles. What a Chad. Let's go. Let's wait. Let's see what happens. We're getting our bounce now. Everything's bouncing a little bit. You know, are things going to hold? Are they going to break down more? We don't know. Yeah, let's go back.
We're back over 92. Let's go.
Yo, Super Hex is back. We can pump. I'm going to go ahead and put a line here since we got that.
Oh,
all right.
Thank God.
All right.
Super Hex. We really need you, man. Pump the price.
Dude, if this shit reverses on this is going to be fucking hilarious.
I like what John C is saying here about RH pumping the price while everything else is dumping. I've seen him do that before. He says the floor is lava, right? And he shows a chart that just his things are green, everything else is. He loves that.
He does love that. He does love that. It really depends how if my take is right here, then look where we've wicked to right now. I literally drew this for you guys on Thursday. Smash the like button. I drew this Thursday. We literally wicked just about right to where I drew it. And I haven't touched this since Thursday. I have not touched this strong. You guys can go back and watch that video where I drew this live for you guys. Bam. It just depends if we're going to fall apart more or not. Obviously, he's not going to pump it if we're going to go much lower, because then people will just exit, right? Exit positions thinking that thing's over. It's... Fuck, we're right on the edge right now. Let's go. I want to show you guys something else I have, and then we'll come back and see these. I'm not going to leave the charts anyway, so I might as well keep streaming. This could have been a nice, juicy place to get into a long, though. You got a juicy bounce coming. What time is it right now? It's so it's 6:45 New York. So 3:30 in Pacific. So shit. Let's go.
What are you thinking of when the markets open tomorrow type thing for time, or when the markets open in Asia? What's the relevance of the time?
Yeah, I wonder what Asia's going to do with this. I wonder what Asia's going to do with this. Everything. The floor is lava, man. The floor is lava. Yo, except BFF. Can we go look at BFF again? Actually, it looks pretty good. I'm like fucking surprised. Let's go look. BFF. Holding up like a champ right on this support. Probably one of the strongest ones so far, looking good. Oh, look at this HOG. Forgot about this one. Heart with dog. Okay, it's still coming down. Kind of had my extend this line out here. Okay, this is in a falling wedge too. Not a lot of volume over here. I don't know what happened to this project. Haven't seen them on X lately, but it's in a falling wedge. I do want to see if Jedi held up. So you earn DAI with this one. So of course, when I got into DAI, I found all the reward tokens that had DAI involved with them. So See if this is breaking down. Okay, it's holding up. There you go. Holding up. Jedi. So let me show you this news. Guys, there was another alien sighting, by the way, a spaceship. If you guys want to see this really quick. I haven't watched the video yet.
Oh shit, man, you picked the wrong screen.
Ah, damn. That's this shit. Pups, promise I will not allow that to happen again. All right.
Not really.
Okay, so this video just came out. Now, I don't know if it's real or not.
Oh my God, look up in the sky.
It looks fake.
I don't see it. I'm on the front porch. Okay, look towards.
Oh my God,
look
that is strange.
Look, east. Look east.
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Do you see it, Mom? No.
Nah, this is bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on this one. Hottest alien I've ever seen. They're always fake. Most of them are always fake, right? Can't put it. No, it's probably some kind of drone. Now some people are making it biblical. They're saying that in Kosovo, there's this starship. Kind of looks like it. I guess it kind of looks like it a little bit. I'm not calling it. What if aliens look like this? All right. Yeah, grandma's filming stuff. Exactly.
We were sitting down before we were going to shoot this, and he's like, "Hey, did you know that the sacrifice address is going to get a copy of all his coins on PulseChain?" I was like, "Ah, that's cool." I never thought about that.
Everything,
Never thought about that.
Wow, it's just such a strange concept. Holy shit, Jamie, pull that video up.
We were sitting down before we were going to shoot this, and he's like, "Hey, did you know that the sacrifice address is going to get a copy of all his coins on PulseChain?" I was like, "Ah, that's cool." I never thought about that.
Everything,
Never thought about that.
Wow, it's just such a strange concept. Holy shit, Jamie.
All right. President Putin just offered U.S. a joint partnership to rare earth minerals in the Donbass. That pretty much means it sounds like we're about to wrap up the war.
That would be bullish news.
That would be bullish news. So
pre-programmed.
Yeah, so maybe this is all going to time up with these cycle lows reversing, because this would be extraordinarily bullish, right? If they're at this level of conversation where they're like, okay, look, you can have these minerals, blah, blah, blah. That obviously means they're going to like stabilize the region, and they've come to a deal.
Yeah. Be like U.S. and Russia versus China economically, right? U.S. sides with Russia. That's bullish for economic things.
Yeah. They're going to work together on something. Of course, I'm sure somehow. Well, you know, if we get peace, we get peace. Why does this say 2018? Oh, they just put a random picture there. You got to find this other. There was another news clip right here. Hang on a second.
Take your time. This reminds me, I'm going to Vegas pretty soon, next month. Looking forward to the heat there. It's the PLS 369 conference in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, that's
PulseChain
right. That's right.
Yeah. Maybe I'll see some of you there.
What date is that at?
March 6th to 9th. Here's my understanding. It's like, Thursday through Sunday. There's a golf tournament. There's all kinds of stuff.
They're making
various parties. Probably some of that, I imagine.
They're making new hex ads, apparently.
Ah. I think the old ones all said 38% APR, so they got to make new ones because now the APR is like 5%.
Is it really that low?
Yeah, it's low. Yeah, because the OA staked like all its hex, right, and is the biggest staker, reduces the T-share rate, so on and so forth. It just becomes much lower APR, which is potentially bullish for price, in my opinion.
Nice, nice. Well, why is that bullish for price?
Because there's lots of OG hexagons in particular, like big whales that do these like 7-day or 30-day rolling stakes, where they're selling their yield every 30 days, right?
Right.
And now their yield is greatly reduced. So, you know, on the 30-day, they don't have nearly as much yield to dump the price, which they do consistently, right?
Right.
There's a big group of them, like huge whales. So for people staked out long term, you know, like 3 years, 5 years, 15 years, or whatever, it doesn't have nearly the same effect. But for people who are running these 7-day stakes or 30-day stakes, it's reducing their income quite a bit. So
Right,
way
right.
less down pressure on the price.
Yeah,
Reducing inflation, that's what he's been talking about, right? So he's reduced it on Inc, he's reduced it on Hex. There's a way he could reduce it on Pulse too. We'll see if he does.
Got you. Now I remember when it started, a lot of people on from the Hexagon community were saying that they were calling those people leeches and using that type of sentiment, right? But aren't they just using Hex protocol exactly the way it was designed? I mean,
Totally.
it's
They're staking their Hex. They're just doing a short term instead of a long term. Most of those guys have probably have 15-year stakes too, right? Like it's just they're using the system. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean they're using the code the way it was made, you know. Whoa, hello.
Exactly.
Which it is what it is.
Yeah, and it's immutable code, meaning it can never be changed, and there's no admin keys, right? So
Right.
like nobody can fuck with it. But the OA is also using the code the way it was designed by creating these hex stakes, and it kind of reveals the purpose for the OA account, which has had some fun in the past because that's where the most hex is. But that's obviously his lever where he can control stuff.
Got you. And then at some point he would bring it back.
Yeah, and he has levers to do that because even on the 15-year stakes that OA made, he can emergency end stake them, which would be catastrophic for anybody else. You'd lose all your hex if you're not at the 50% mark on the stake. But the OA account gets 50% of emergency end staked hex and is the biggest staker. So in fact, he would probably recover 90% of an emergency end stake, so he could change that, which would and part of that hex would go to other stakers. It would reward people who are staking. So he could change it in a second from the lowest inflation ever to the biggest airdrop of hex to people who are staking ever, if that's what he chose to do. So he's got there's no admin keys, but he understands the system like no one else.
Yeah, it's very interesting. The OA is playing. Obi-Wan says the Fed is playing the role of the Fed affecting the inflation. Yeah, 100%. 100%. He's taken an offensive stance, and you know, in all fairness, it's part of the game now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
he's prepping us for war, reducing inflation and reducing liquidity. Right? That's all like what you do before you pump the price.
Okay, fair enough. Would it also prepare you for volatility as well?
Well, the inflation wouldn't create volatility, but the reduced liquidity, like that, works both ways, right? So lower liquidity means easier to dump as well as easier to pump. Both are true.
So MSTR, somebody said that Michael Saylor was convicted of accounting fraud in 2000. Is that true?
No idea.
MSTR. I mean, this is certainly a way to look at Bitcoin because you can look at the cycle also by looking at this. tends to follow behind. It gets front run by MSTR. So the price of Bitcoin kind of lags behind it by, I don't know, a few months or something like that. Oh, interesting. They're doing something about converting these bonds. Somehow I don't really trust what Michael Saylor's up to with Bitcoin at all. Let's go look at the price on MSTR really quick. That might give us an indication on the cycle as well. Where are we at?
Yeah, good idea.
Wait. Oh, okay, here we go. And then we'll... And you guys have seen this, right? I know everyone's seen this before, right? So look where we are.
I'm familiar.
So it would make sense, as I was saying, we get a super cycle that goes into 2026 and into 2027 possibly, right? Or the top is much later than people realize. It can be very possible, very possible. So we'll need these trending sideways or cool off moments in the cycle as well. We're at 25.13. So we gotta see what happens. Too early to call anything yet. Oh shit. It's not good. So you can see the high here was hit November of 2024. When was the last high on BTC?
Richard called the last high. Haven't heard anything from him about it lately, so
January of 2025, so 2 months later. I mean, unless you want to say it's this one. It's getting a little intense for me. And it's been going down ever since, and we've kind of, let's see what's going on here. I mean, it's really just backfilling a gap it had. Looks okay so far. I mean, to be in all fairness, it looks like a falling wedge to me. Could be prepping up for another big juicy move. Of course, there's always going to be some people out there very bearish, you know.
Oh yeah, there's professional bears.
There's professional bears. There are. This could. I wouldn't call this yet at all. This could be priming up for a nice juicy move to the upside here. And okay, you got some. Okay, let me check this. Yeah, certainly have some weakening in the trend. That's to be expected, I suppose. I wouldn't completely say it's over though on this. This is on the monthly. If I go back to the weekly, it's turned over. That's fine. That's what we're seeing right now. This could be finishing its move right now as we speak on the weekly. Yeah, you see, we had this. We had we definitely had this divergence, right? So the price kept going up, but the RSI was slightly hello buddy, was slightly coming down here, right? And maybe this is what's playing out right now, very possibly. Earnings are coming out. When's the date of the earnings? The 5th of May. It just had its earnings in February. We're in the middle right now. This could certainly push up again. I wouldn't throw this. I wouldn't say it's over on this, and that would be your push up for Bitcoin. That move. We don't even know if it's the last move. Could be the start of something new. 91,871. Okay. What's he's doing here? ETH is 25.28. That's good. That's good. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was your bottom. Maybe this is our recovery now.
That'd be cool.
Bearish
Dip is
engulfing
done.
on
Back
the.
to work, everybody. Dip is done. Back to work, everyone.
Yeah, it's a lot of people off guard. It'd be cool to chat with somebody, talk about the whole 4-year cycle, dies a cycle. It would be cool. Yeah,
Let's get him on.
Yeah, let's get him on sometime. It would be great to see him. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, of course. Sailor settled for 40 million. Fine. That's nothing. That's nothing. So Tony the Bull says bearish engulfing on the BTC monthly. Last one kicked off a 6 months of downtrend. Is that closed? Well, that's the thing we're about to close, right? Let's go look at that again on BTC. And as I said before, let's go back to this chart here. That's a good one. Okay, let's come back here. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, we're looking at this. Well, you got this doji here, which we came up. We didn't really pass it. The candle never closed above this wick. So you guys see that, right? Look, this wasn't ideal situation anyway. I mean, we had issues already, right? You got this gravestone doji here. Same thing I showed you like on incentive. Okay?
Yeah.
And this candle didn't close above this wick, which is kind of what you want to see happen to show strength, right? That this wick got filled with some bullish momentum on the month. This is a monthly, okay? It didn't happen. Okay, that didn't happen. We know that. I knew that going into this, right? And now you've got a bearish engulfing candle on that one. It's really validating this doji candle at this point right now. Doesn't mean we couldn't get a fake out and move up. You know, right now, this is not a retail cycle. I hope everybody understands. It's not retail pushing up Bitcoin. I hope everybody understands that. Bitcoin's at $100,000. This is institutional game right now. All right. Now we are below even what I had drawn here. So I think I drew 91.78. We're now down to 91.7. Okay, so like right around what I had drawn. Like, but if we go lower than 91.3, I mean, yeah, this could get hairy. We'll come back and check ETH in a minute here. We got to see how things open tomorrow. I think we're going to get a juicy bounce tomorrow. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind about that. Everything looks primed for a bounce. Shit. Ink, what's that? 197? Chat is getting super horny. My mouse got stuck like 2 or 3 times in this video, and you guys are just not letting it off. Getting really messy out there.
It happens.
Tom wants to hear CIA stuff. Oh, I got stories. Yeah, lots of stories. No, I told you I got to be careful. I did have a hit put on me for a bit. 1 billion is not a lot of money anymore. Patterns and candles mean nothing. So it's rubbish. It means nothing. Clearly, no one has learned a thing about markets. Daniel. They matter because I literally look at those, and you can ask anyone who's been watching this stream. I've drawn price action 2 times very successfully so far. I do that by looking at volume and candles. Okay, so it's obviously I'm getting some usable information off those. I'm not just like crystal balling fucking drawings on the fucking chart, right? I'm studying them. I'm looking at the candles. I'm looking what's going on. So maybe he's trolling. Only in PulseX. Let's go look. Let's go in PulseX. Yeah, there we go. A little green come back, little bounce. I'll tell you maybe. Got 2 bucks. Everything's doing a dippy poo. Just start putting some lines on here. You are breaking down a little bit here right now. Okay. Everything is relying on what we do next here. That's funny. Let's see. What was the meme you had again? It was HMB.
Oh, Hexagon Sperm Bank. HSB.
HSB. That was right.
I haven't looked at it for a while. I expect it's probably not hot today.
It's not the day. Let's just see how it held up. Let's see if liquidity was exiting the sperm bank.
Yeah. Well, I know I didn't exit the sperm bank. I think everyone else exited as soon as it got bonded or whatever they called it.
Well,
so probably it just decreased by sperm price by pulse price.
How you?
It's let me find the contract.
Why doesn't it come up
probably,
anymore? I thought I had it saved. I don't know where the fuck it went.
It probably will have to put in the contract number because it probably hasn't seen much action. Well, I think I have it on the website.
Let's double check and see Most again really quick. Most and Pump are not really getting much of a bounce right now. This looks like a squirrely little bounce. So we'll probably, well, that's on the 15 minute. Never mind. It's, I do think things are going to come down a little bit lower, pups. Cycle low is getting there. If this is a cycle low and we're not donezo, but I don't see it yet, pups. I don't see it yet. Okay. And maybe they're gonna drive this a little bit lower. Where's ETH? Oh no. We're not done. We're not done, pups. We are not done yet. Chat. What is this doing? It's fucking barking at me. All right. MSTR. I can't copy out of chat right now. What's going on? You hear that? Okay.
Nope.
There we go. Whoa. That was a contract you sent me, bro.
Yeah, it's the contract. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the liquidity pool. It just hasn't had any transactions probably for like 5 days, and then it drops off deck screener.
Oh, really?
So, yep.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. How's ETH? Papa, where you been, bro? What the fuck? What do you mean, how's ETH? We're falling. We're still falling, man. We're still falling. Hey, Brenton wants to donate some sperm fast. Maybe you guys should get connected.
Okay, cool, Brian. Go to the website. I'll provide. Send it to Crypto Coffee. You'll find him on Twitter. He'll be handling all the packages.
He's gonna donate some liquidity, inject some liquidity there.
There we go.
Claudia says Daniel is here because of St. Wolf's sexy voice. Who's Daniel? Daniel Barnes. Thanks, Claudia. I'm bringing the trolls out. Great. Where can we find the music? It's fire. That's a secret, bro. I learned it from the CIA. My time. Okay, we've been rejected on the daily right now. Okay. And we've come down to my next support, which is at 2476-ish. We've actually touched 2472. By looks of things, possibly 2450 might be hit next. We'll keep checking in on this, but we have been rejected and we're out of the channel that we were in for quite some time. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But we still could be in the process of making a low and a reversal. Okay. So I think we're all got our fingers crossed for that we're going to push it up again. Pup, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Claudia said so. And certainly like the video if you haven't liked it already. Unless you're being extraordinarily rude. No, I'm kidding. We like freeloaders. Smash the like button though. 91 and falling still. Did we break that? Yeah, we broke it, dude. Okay, we broke 91.3. Whew. All right, we are going. Well, let's not throw in the top. Hang on 1 second here. It just means we're going a little lower. Step bumpaholics. Don't be a dick. You came here to put salt in the wound. I'm actually more bullish on ETH now than that North Korea has more coins than the ETH Foundation.
they burned some of it, eh? Did you see that? They burned like $40 million worth of ETH. They sent it to the debt Atropa.
Why did
they do the North Korean hackers?
Why would they do that?
Only thing I could think of is they're like, you know, petitioning someone to like, don't blacklist us. Like, you know, we won't be that bad. You know, we won't dump the charts.
No,
but it's weird. Like, yeah, why would they burn ETH? It seems like a strange choice. Maybe they're beneficial North Korean hackers. If they burned it all, they'd be like freaking gold, right?
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
We're going. Hey, Pedro, I love how he's handling this drawdown right now. 100% sure they'll do better treasury management than the ETH Foundation. North Korea, hats off, man.
So far they're ahead. They've burned some supply. They haven't sold any, I don't think. Yeah, let's nominate them to be the new Ethereum Foundation. You know what's funny is like a week before or something, North Korea announced they were going to start a strategic crypto reserve.
I saw that.
So, you know, they're doing a good job, you know, like right away. 95 million in ETH or whatever.
That would be amazing if they did that. We are at 91, 160. I don't see any reason. We've gone. Yeah, look, it's not being bought up with any ferocity right now, to be totally honest. No one seems to be in a rush to snack this up right now, at least. Let's see, we're coming down back to it's turning over on the weekly, BTC weekly. BTC weekly is pretty consistent. I mean, it is turning over, right? You can look at this for yourself. Let you guys take a peek at it. You're bullish on Kim Jong-un. The body bullish on North Korea right now. There's no reason to not be bullish on North Korea right now. We have every reason to see them being extraordinarily successful in this bull run.
They're ETH whales, yeah. If ETH goes to like 20K, North Korea is going to be a paradise. No, they're just going to build missiles. It won't be a paradise. They'll just have more missiles.
They'll be able to bring their country back, man. If ETH gets to 10K, North Korea's, dude, they're going to dominate the global scene.
No, they're still just going to be huge dicks and launch crappy missiles that don't quite make it to where they're supposed to go.
Benevolent.
From what I've seen so far.
North Korea. Arthur Hayes is calling for a 70K Bitcoin. Goblin Town. No, don't start calling low numbers yet. We haven't broken. Look, this is reversing on the weekly. Okay, there's no doubt about that. It could still make a little turn to go up. Okay, and make a quick shot up. But I wouldn't call anything too serious until we break. Until we break 88-ish. Okay, 88-ish is a problem. To be honest, if we break 89.5, 89.4, but yeah, I mean 88-ish is going to be a big problem if we break that. So I'm not ready.
And from this point, what is now a bullish number, right? Like, what support could we regain that would be bullish?
You need to get back from where we are right now. You need to get back above. For me to say, okay, I think this thing I drew is going to play out, like where we need to go, like this reversal. We get cycle lows, and then we need to climb. I really think we need to get above this trend line. See this one right here? Where we were getting rejected from. So that would be, I didn't draw this quite well, but it would look something, you know, like this, right? Where like we make a low, we track, you know, whatever we do down here to gain some support, wherever that is, and then we come back above, we break 94 and we break 96 and we get some support. So that would be like 95.5-ish, depending on where you grab a hold of this and you hold. You know what I'm saying?
But shit, either of those scenarios could happen while we're on this stream, right?
100%, man. That's 100%. Like, so you come down the cycle low, like it doesn't have to take that. I mean, it could be tonight. I mean, for all we know, right? It wicks down and we come back and we get above. Well, right now it'd be 96, 97. It's not that far, really, if you think about it. I would be pretty confident that this is going to play out then at that point. I mean, getting above 93 at this point, I wouldn't be convinced. I think I'd have to get above 96, 97 and hold to feel like, cool, we're going to go up. Because you have some fundamental issues with the chart. Now, it doesn't mean they can't swing this up. You could, where we are from there to mid-March in 2 weeks, you could still run this up. It could get, once again, because there's also the narrative too, right? So for example, let's say that tomorrow they do announce Putin and Trump have come to a peace agreement, right? And Ukraine's going to have a Bitcoin reserve, or who knows what gets kicked out in the news cycle in the morning or whatever, right? You could have a really quick reversal, and everybody who's looking at these candles and everything is going to be completely like faked out, right? And we get that run up. And then we fall apart afterwards. And you can certainly have these scenarios can happen, right? Absolutely.
So what happens if we break 100 in short order? Like, let's say it was 100 like 3 days from now. Where would we go from there?
Oh, if we got to 100, this like near the end of the week?
Yeah.
Dude, that would,
for the weekly candle.
You would probably just start pumping pretty hard. It would look like pretty much what I drew. Like, see this over here? Right here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would just start stacking green candles on top of each other. I guarantee you it would happen really quick. It would be, there wouldn't be that much zigzag. It would be pretty tight. It would just start stacking on top because liquidity probably going to be very low too. We're going to Goblin Town. We're in Goblin Town, bro. We're already there. ETH is at, let's go look at ETH again. ETH is at 25.14. Oof. Okay, we're getting, let's see, let me plug it back here. All right. I'm liking this so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. This could be it.
BTC is pushing back to 92.
25.16. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm liking everything I'm seeing so far. This could be the reversal. And you could be right. Like this cycle low might just be coming in right now tonight. And by tomorrow, maybe by Wednesday, we are already moving up and getting support back. So we'd climb back above 93, then 95, and then 97, and I'm like, we're on. And then you'll be at 100K like that. Like that, literally.
It's all about the liquidations too, right? Like probably a bunch of people are putting in shorts right now, and the whales will come in and liquidate those shorters, and that gets you your pump.
Yeah, and if more shorts stack up, you'll get a short squeeze, and that's why you could have a move like this to 120K pretty easily just on like some nasty short squeeze. You got to think about that too, right? And it could happen quick where literally you just have this like literally green thing going just straight up to fucking 120, 125-ish or something like that, right?
Yeah, that'd be huge. And if Bitcoin does that, what does Ethereum do, you think?
Fuck. It's hard to say, man.
Hopefully that ratio would change, you know, and we could see like a 5K Ethereum, 10K Ethereum.
You could, but it's possible if the BTC happens fast enough like it did in some of these areas that it just leaves everything behind and only BTC runs. You got to be ready for that too. Like I'm open to that as well because this is literally a tiny little window and off a short squeeze. It could be very BTC focused. something to keep in mind. Now, if we have this narrative shift, like let's say it is an announcement of the war, blah, 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 then you could possibly have a more broader effect across the market where sentiment, really everyone feels like, yeah, you know, really great. And then this needs to get above, it just needs to get back above about 2650. Really, it's not that far, man. I think if it's like 2650 and just starts climbing up back where it was, I would say game on. And then if you get above this resistance, which is like if around where we are now, like this week, you're talking about a $3,100 ETH. If you get above 3075, game on, big time. That would just be getting above this, all this resistance we kept getting rejected. You pop above that, about 3,100-ish. Dude, it's on. So we don't know what they're going to have, but it is a cycle low. So you can expect bullish sentiment to come in this week. That would turn it for sure, unless we had the top and this was the start of the come down for the next few months or whatever, right? Because I don't think it's over. I'm going to say that again. I do think we have some kind of long cycle or something. And
at the moment, it's not even that long, right? Like, you know,
no.
Like I feel like there should still be 6 months left, even if it was as per usual.
If you were to actually clock this cycle out to the length of all the 4-year cycles, the actual end would be October 2025. Yeah.
Okay, so in theory, yeah, should still have time. And then a long cycle would be into 2026, 2027, right?
Yeah.
That would be bullish.
Yeah. Trump just executed. What the fuck? Chat's like losing it. There's no chance on this planet that I'm opening up to see my ledger balance. Frank, what's happening? Gee, good to see you, man. What's your perspective on the correlation between global M2 money supply and Bitcoin? Well, we can turn it on. They were tracking quite well. One of them has to move to meet the other. So I'll show you, I'll pull it up and you can see exactly where it is. I have it right here. So this is your global M2 money supply. Okay. Here, buddy. Okay. And you can see how BTC tracks it. All right. And I did do a deeper dive on one of the streams, like I think in beginning of January I went into this, and what I was explaining was that you can literally see where, you know, the zombie apocalypse happened and how much liquidity they pumped. Okay, now in a broader scale, it's being drawn back, and anytime they've been separated by any amount, one of them comes back to the other. Obviously BTC is the one that is easiest to move to meet M2. Could that be what's going to happen here? Now they could meet in the middle somewhere, but they have diverged. They have certainly diverged. I think anyone looking at this chart can see that without knowing too much about it, right? Maybe that's why some people were saying around this 50K mark, a drawdown, or what did you say that he said 70K, some famous YouTuber?
I'm sorry, that wasn't me.
Somebody mentioned, what if the pump only comes in 2140 when the last block is mined? I'm actually scared now.
Oh.
All influencers are hiding right now. They're scared to come live on YouTube. Are they?
Yeah, now's the time where you're most needed, Wolf. You're here for the people.
Yeah. Well, because you know what? A lot of them were telling people, you know, alt season tomorrow and, you know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I've been saying for a while, like, get the cycle lows. The cycle lows are coming in. I don't have confirmation on my chart for an altcoin season yet. Bitcoin dominance still looks strong, so I'm willing to show my face right now. I got nothing to hide from you guys. I never sent you guys in to be slaughtered. All right. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you guys become extremely wealthy. There's so much opportunity. There's so much abundance in crypto. If you just understand some of these cycles and movements, you can position yourself and do really, really, really well. You don't even need to know TA. You need to know narratives and kind of where we are to some extent in the cycle. And you'll do really great. You can do great. I literally asked Jesus for more coins and you come along. Jesus, Monad is my prayer. We're definitely in Goblin Town. We're gonna check. So look, yeah, M2 is there's some divergence between Bitcoin and M2 money supply right now. Okay, now this is I'm sure there are other changes. I think there's a lot more liquidity, but it might be done privately among banks. Another interesting thing I wanted to do a deep dive for you guys. I can just bring this up really quick. Was what's called like the dark pool. So back in the 80s, just a small percent of trades were done on the dark pool, right? And what's happened recently, I think this is the first time ever, 2025, or maybe it was starting 2024, I'll have to double check. More than 50% of all trades done on Wall Street are being done on the dark pool, okay? What that means is you can't see the trade and you don't know what price the assets are being settled at. So the price you're seeing on the screen or what's available to you, they may be doing something completely different behind the scenes. And that's not good. It's way too unbalanced, right? Over 50% of the transactions are being done in the dark web, right, so to speak, right? Where you can't see them, where you don't know, you have no idea what prices are being settled. You don't know anything, right?
Secret OTCs kind of thing, right?
Yeah. And this is for Wall Street. I mean, crypto, you guys already know, a lot of can't see, but for Wall Street, you guys don't even get to see anymore. So it's getting pretty hairy. And that's why a lot of people are having trouble understanding these markets as well, because there's hardly any transparency. There's no transparency in crypto to some extent, right? But over 50% of Wall Street, is settling on in the dark pool. Like, whoa, that's crazy. That's, yeah, so maybe just looking at this chart, one might argue it's BTC's time to pull back a little bit, maybe. Can't make the other one move with it, but yeah, I think you guys get the point. So that's your money. Global liquidity index is what that is. All right, let's see. We're at 91,776. Go back to ETH 2508. Inc is at $2. It's good. It's holding up at 2. Let's go take a look really quick what it did here. Okay, got a little green, got a little juicy little bounce there. Okay, it is underneath the support, which has now become resistance. So technically you could expect further downside. It is underneath some juicy support. It is below that. Now, as I said before, on the weekly, you got a nasty doji candle right there. Pretty nasty looking. Did I look at the monthly? Okay, so we can study this chart and we can look at where we printed. So we've got a pretty nasty doji there on Inc, okay? No doubt about it. Where else we had one? We had one here, and it, okay, right here. And it followed by some downside, okay? It doesn't mean we have to get a lot. Doesn't mean it has to go on forever, but maybe some bit needs to play out. From here, it continued down for, what's that, 5 months? It doesn't mean it has to do that again, So that, I mean, but it's funny that it kind of puts us in that summer range, right? Where we talked about things pumping. Somebody mentioned July or something, right? Somebody said something about July. So that's March, April, May, June, July. Dude, that's 5 months is July. What did somebody say about July earlier in the stream? Something about
pDAI would go to the moon for July is what they said.
And they didn't answer us why July, did they?
No.
We asked them. So maybe that's when the case gets, man, who knows? I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah. Maybe they're a deep insider and they know something's going to happen.
I had somebody else contact me as like an insider. I've had a few like insiders message me on like my Telegram or something and like drop weird things, man. it's been crazy. I don't know who these people are. You know, I don't know if there's crazy people, if they're just FUD. Like, I don't know what it is, right? But they're always like, hey, respect your work. Here's blah, blah, blah. And they'll drop some random shit. And I'm just like,
Give you
what?
the secrets. Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not good, you know. But yeah. So once again, I'm just looking at these candles. Okay. So I'm just letting you guys know what I'm just seeing. Doesn't mean it has to happen at all. But we got it here. So maybe there's a little bit of downside right here. We're going to look back at pump. That seems to be holding most. Most looks like it could break down some more. Just by looking at it really quick. Looks like the sentiment of someone who wants to go a little lower. Let's come back here. Ease. 2503. All right. Weakness. 91.5. 91.6 now. All right. Oh, that's kind of a nice looking candle. The Darth Maul lightsaber candle.
Indeed. Yeah. I prefer the Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi like candle if I get a choice.
Damn.
That's the green one, I think.
So what's the rest? Maybe we do go sideways. Maybe this is the bottom. Darth Maul candles they always take me sideways. So let's see, man. Maybe this is it. How crazy would that be if this played out? This would be ridiculous. We tracked right here sideways. This would be insane.
Yeah, as long as it's not for too long, what's the harm? Works for my farming bags anyway. Lots of fees.
Dude, this would be crazy. What if we did this and then popped and went at the upside? Yeah, you want to see Fear and Greed?
Yeah, let's do it. Yes, the fear is higher.
Yeah. Chat, who wants to join the stream? Let's go check really quick. We are at Fear and Greed's at 25. Oh, that's good. I guess now is a good time to, dude, that could be a bottom. Maybe this is it. Maybe we track now. Right?
Could be. You heard it here first, if it's true. Otherwise, forget where you heard it.
Yo, what's this chat? Oh, crazy. Whoa, hello. Let's see. So what's he saying? I'm gonna double check right now. Yeah, Tony the Bull's pretty cool. If you guys don't follow him on X, he's pretty cool. Pretty cool chat. Pretty cool gentleman. So he's not excited about what he's seeing. We do certainly have some. Let's go look at bubbles really quick.
Ooh, fancy.
Tom, you heard that rumor as well? July, the month of the pegging. Where did you hear that? So many pDAI experts now. What's going on? Floor is lava. Floor is officially lava. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look, man. Once again, Abdul, you saw the gentleman who unalived himself over the meme coin.
Yeah, I was aware. Like, I didn't spend a lot of time. You know, I didn't make any effort to find the video or anything like that. I don't really like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Though it's like, I don't know. What does it mean? Like, it means nothing. It means that guy was having, he was unstable, and he happened to be in crypto, so we know about it. Suicide's a terrible thing. There's always other choices. I think sometimes for people in that state, their world gets really small. I like to think that, like, yeah, worst case scenario, right? Like you could pack your bags and, run off to India with $400 in your pocket and, live for a month, right? Like there's so many things you can do in the world that don't take a lot of money. You can change your entire, all the scenery, right? Like stick out your thumb, start hitchhiking, like there's so many choices. That's not the best one.
Yeah, I hear you. You need to think it through, man. Yo, what's happening?
Hey, I know that guy.
See how many people.
Yo.
Hey, what's happening?
How y'all doing?
We're good.
Hey, it's Taurus. Hey, Taurus.
Hey, Larry. What's going on?
And Larry. Well, hi, Larry. I watched you guys stream the other day with Maddie and Yellowcake. That was good.
Wait, is my camera's not showing or something, huh?
We pull him up on screen, Wolf. He's still Kana in the back.
It's still what?
He's not showing up on the YouTube video. There he is.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay, there we go.
So what do you think? You started buying the dip, Taurus and Larry?
Oh man, you know what? I got a problem right now. Maybe you have a solution. So I bridged some fresh ETH over to a new wallet, and I want to swap it to some Pulse. And initially they gave me 17 cents a Pulse to do the swap, but the swap is way more than 17 cents. So for the life of me, I cannot swap this ETH into Pulse because I don't have enough for the fee.
What? Oh, you just need some Pulse?
I need some more
do
Pulse.
The transaction?
Yeah.
Okay, well, DM me on Telegram. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, but is there? What about for the person trying to get in? That
I thought the bridge.
All right.
I thought the bridge gives you Pulse now.
They give you 17 cents.
Right, it's not enough Pulse.
That's not enough.
There's that might change momentarily, right? Like there's probably a lot of action on chain right now. So maybe if you wait 15 minutes and check again. Obviously you can change the gas rate in your wallet, set it to low. Transaction may fail. I seem to remember there being a faucet, however, and I will find.
I thought there was a faucet also, yeah, but I couldn't remember. It was like that was early.
Well, there's been multiple. The most recent one off the top of my head, RH Max set it up. So I'm just checking my DMs with him to see if that thing's still going.
Yeah, but I was thinking about that, for the new user coming on, that's an issue.
That is kind of an issue.
Well, ideally that 17 cents would have covered you, but yeah, that's a good point.
Well, man, look, this is multiple days at all different hours. I've tried.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's good. It's a good sign because that means people are using the blockchain, but
totally.
How can I bring more money into it?
I found the faucet for you. I'm gonna drop it in the notes here. Now, I've used it before just to test it. I think it relies on donations. It was created by RH Max, a fellow YouTuber. I trust him.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Oh yeah,
I think he's doing validating, right? RH Max.
He's interested in validating. Yeah, he's made guides on validating. He does the heavy stuff quite often when discussing things on streams. It's quite often heavy, but He also does things like makes faucets for new people, so that is useful.
That
I've just
red
dropped it
candle's
in
good.
the private chat there.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I see it there.
Looks like that candle's getting a little longer there.
Yeah. 44, 24, 86. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop that same faucet link in the St. Wolf Telegram room if anybody's looking for it.
Yeah, I threw the
It's like
link in the
coming off
chat too.
PulseChain. It's not a lot, but it's
I think the faucet's empty. Edward said
enough. It's enough to do one transaction. I think it said it gives you like 1,000 pulse or something like that, like or 2,000. Like it's you maybe even have to use it twice to get enough, depending on the day. But
Adaptive says, I don't see how this lasts much longer. Too much activity.
still holding above 91K. Maybe.
Yo, what's up, brother? Hang on 1 second. What's this?
Oh, who's this? Ah! And things are really going downhill around here. With the Asbo's out.
Things are falling apart.
Things can last longer than you want them to. I
That's
think.
true.
Yeah, and that old saying, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, or something like that.
Can be true. If you're not in a leverage position, then your timeline is longer.
So have people talked about the cause of this? Is this all because of Trump's economic policies, or is this?
Good question. Well, there is the Bybit hack there. I don't think
It was yesterday or day before, and
yeah, it was a couple of days ago, but it's still like a stupid amount of money.
it is, and it's something that we have to address. Is what happens if half the Bitcoin gets stolen by North Korea? Like, does that just kill Bitcoin, or?
Well, think about what's happened in the past, all right? Like early Bitcoin hacks, early Ethereum hacks. What they talked about in the past, and I think they've done in the past, is roll back the chain. All right. I don't think we're likely to see that on Ethereum, but like if half the Bitcoin, like or Satoshi's wallet or something stupid like that, got hacked by North Korea, I bet you if they could, they would roll back the chain to undo the hack.
Yeah, definitely. I think BlackRock would if they lost money.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, DG's here.
DG, what's happening, brother? How are you doing, man?
Boys, all right.
Long time no see, brother.
Good. So you have your Jedi
man.
robes
Good to
on?
see you.
That's good.
Hell yeah. You
It's
know what?
the dark down there, man. What you doing?
I've just got I've not got any overhead lights on, so I don't have ring lights or any of that shit. So
okay,
we're just
You're saving money to buy crypto.
Yeah, you really
raw
need some pulse.
dogging it, man. No, I've got. I was a smart guy and I banked some stables a few days ago.
Chat.
For this very moment, because I thought Pulse was going to go back down into the threes. So I was like, banked some stables ready for that moment. And here we
Into
are.
the threes. It's going to go down to the
days.
threes, you think?
So, Pups, listen. This is
It
two
already
charts
did.
next to each other. Tell me which one of these charts looks bullish, or tell me if either of them look bullish and either of them look bearish, and I'll tell you what they are. Maybe you guys can see, but can you guys see or tell without even knowing much about TA? What would you say the one on the left is going to do, and what would you say the one on the right is going to do? They're both.
I like the one on the right.
You like the one to the right?
Yeah.
And they're both 2-month charts. 2-month charts. Hang on.
Do they both have something in front of them, or is that the origin?
Good question.
Because I
These are
definitely
kinda
like the
those,
one on the right. Pardon?
It's kind of like those pictures that they show you. The psychiatrist shows you to decide if you're crazy or not. Like, I see a dinosaur, you see a horse.
The one on the left's definitely a caterpillar.
That is
The one on the right, the one on the right seems like it might need to retest though.
Yeah, it's kind of looking double toppy, isn't it?
It could, yeah, it might need to retest, come back down before it pops back up. Where the one on the left might just be ready just to keep on going up.
They are 2-month
It's
charts.
making higher lows.
like we have agreements from Obi-Wan Kenobi and Indiana Jones.
What do they say?
It's good.
It's a butterfly.
You're saying left bull, right bear. The one on the left back tested and set a higher high.
You know, I'm just seeing higher lows on the left, and the one on the right. You know, my instinct says the one on the right's kind of double top.
So this is a 2-month chart of Litecoin.
I'm not a great theory guy.
2-month chart of Litecoin.
This year?
Yeah, this one is a 2-month Litecoin. And it looks bullish. This is a 2-month chart of, can you guys guess? Rich
Goat
Sand
futures.
Trump coin. It's not even been out for 2 months.
But can you go a little bit more to the left and see the price?
Oh, let me. That'll. It actually won't. Oh, I can extend the screen. Hang on.
So it looks like it's.
There you go.
That's the Ethereum chart.
Yep. This is a 2-month Ethereum chart right here.
Mm-hmm.
And does not technically look bullish, but it's kind of hanging out, not throwing the towel on it yet. Let me see here.
But is that where you would want to buy it? Get a risky move there, because if you think it's gonna retest, then you might as well wait for the retest and then buy.
I don't buy Ethereum anyway. Ethereum's just gas fees for me, man.
Yeah, but it's important. It's still important for us all. It matters. It still matters. All right, everybody just cool off for a second. My mouse got jammed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got the mouse back. All right. Let's go look. Let's see what's going on.
So
All right.
I guess Bitcoin dominance is back up.
Yeah. Look, it was moving
Probably.
up. It was it was never confirmed to break down. We never had a confirmation on that breaking down.
Right, yeah.
We never had it. I mean, I was positive, but I never saw a confirmation of that. Now, yeah, the 2-month chart doesn't look bullish per se, but it's pretty close here. And the narrative could shift this pretty quick. That's important to understand too, right? Like, we haven't crossed yet. Okay. It is pointing a certain way. Certainly is. You don't. I mean, is that it really depends what happens here. But I mean, yeah, it's almost red candles about to take it, the green, but it's close. I wouldn't call it yet. You know, it's still pretty close. These things could change on a dime. But
I'm just thinking about Trump Jr. telling everyone to buy Ethereum last week.
if
That's a 2-month candle?
This is 3 month.
3 month, okay.
Yeah, now you see a little bit different picture. Now, once again, it's pretty close. You can see it's not barely have enough information, but you certainly see the blue cross about to cross onto that red.
Right, 3 month close. I mean, it's the close, and
we don't have a
is
close
3
yet,
months.
right? Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
have a close
3
yet.
months is like 2 months away.
Yeah.
Which would make it a huge hammer if it dropped down to 1,500 and swung back up to 3,000.
Oh boy, it's interesting.
Fun times, man. But this is certainly what I've been waiting for. I thought it was going to happen around Christmas time, but no bueno. No bueno, but here we are.
Here we are. Here we are.
Yep.
Well, we had to have Trump come in and change the game from what it was, because we were about to go down a deep, dark hole. And we're living out what has to happen. I think it's going to be a rough couple months. It's what happened in Argentina. And then they came out flying on the other side. And whatever it takes, you got to have the medicine. And you got to man up and take it.
It's never as easy as it seems like it should be, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's never, ever marks the spot.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to give. I mean, it was way too expensive for that institutional money. You think they were buying it all the way up there? Not a fucking chance.
No, of course not. First time hearing about the pDAI narrative today. Any reason it dipped back down under a cent? PRD, welcome. Welcome to PulseChain. Welcome to the pDAI narrative. Well, we had really bullish action to the upside on a lot of projects. Massive highs. A lot of things are hockey sticking. A pullback was in order. Still not thrown in the towel. These were range lows. Everything is pulling back to the lower range of its channel, which is nothing's broken in that sense yet. Of course, BTC, we drew this last week. It was in the cards that I saw coming, so nothing's really broken yet. I mean, look where the range is. I drew this on Thursday live for you guys. And look where the white line is I drew, and look where price is right now. I mean, it's uncanny. So I'm still hoping that we just track sideways here and move up. I mean, that would be sick. Just had a friend text me that he sold everything and is 100% out of crypto. His words, they won. What? What kind of friend is that?
Shit.
It's not a good friend.
They won.
Who's they?
The people in the skirts.
It's kind of hilarious that people are freaking out about a 92K Bitcoin, right? Like,
I mean,
how sad is that?
It's pretty wild, man.
Bitcoin's 92K. Panic. Like what?
Yeah, Chauncey, I'm with you on it so far.
PulseChain.
I'm with you on it so far. Yeah. We're still looking good. That's why I drew this dip where I did, and we hold there, we're good. Like I said, we start coming down here to test 89-ish. Yeah, we had trouble. But ETH maybe has me more concerned right now.
I saw something this morning. It was either Ivan or Sami, and they were talking about how the number of large Ethereum wallets is at an all-time high. So the idea was that the big players are collecting and they're keeping the price down so they can collect more.
Maybe, yeah, it's possible.
the whole thing about the Bitcoin dominance keeps ringing in my head that if it goes much above 60, you're saying that everything other than Bitcoin is trash. And Bitcoin, Ethereum has been above 40% since it came out, pretty much. Others.
We'd also have to assume that another price correction is going to come back, even through Bitcoin, where I think it's going to dip below 80s for sure. Like, I have no doubt in my mind.
No doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, for at some point it will, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Pulse Hex is asking, what happened to Axis Alive? Yeah, what happened to Axis Alive? He hasn't streamed in a while, has he?
I haven't seen him, but he's here.
Fast. How's he doing?
I talked to Axis. He's still around. He runs a private group. He streams inside his private group quite often.
Okay.
I think at least once a week. And I'm sure we'll see him on stream sometime soon. He's another TA guy.
Yep.
He's doing all right.
Mountain, Vegas.
Yeah, he's presenting in Vegas, so I'll see him next month. He's presenting at the event. All is well.
All right. Adaptive says, imagining the dip recovers, SEC case gets yeeted. Trump Jr. says some bullish shit at the ETH event. Say moon baby. That'd be cool.
That is, ETH Denver is coming up too.
Yeah,
when
that's
is that?
bullish. That's a big event.
I think it's
Denver.
next month.
I think so. Yeah, Maddie was talking about it. East Denver.
Yeah, we could just track and range sideways, have some just
February
dumpiness here in general
23rd.
before we move up.
It's on
February 23rd.
It's on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is their event conversation right now.
They're probably live streaming us at the ETH Denver event, I would imagine.
Yeah, they're going, everything's crashing. We've got to get a PulseChain.
Wait, so who puts that event on?
I think ETH Denver is the two guys. David and what's that other guy's name? Bankless.
Right, the Bankless guys.
Oh, those fucking clowns.
Cabal
They
number
hate Pulse.
472. Yeah,
They will not talk about Pulse at all.
No. We should set up a booth there. Be cool.
And they had a
That would be
stadium.
awesome.
It would be.
Fast, let's do it. I'll fly in for that one, man.
Back when FTX had a stadium, Bankless had a arena. I think it was the Wells Fargo or something like that previously, and it turned to Bankless.
Rick says that Trump Jr. is speaking this Wednesday. So I assume he means at the ETH Denver conference. Better if Trump was there. Trump showed up at the Bitcoin conference, was my understanding. And Kamala declined to show up at the Bitcoin conference, which was, I think, a mistake.
I think that's actually Trump. Go ahead.
Saying very rightly.
Saying what?
I think one of Trump's biggest strengths is his children, because he's not walled off from the rest of the world. He has his children to say, hey, Dad, this is what people are saying. Where Biden didn't have that, he was all on his own. And all he had was the deep state whispering in his ear. Where Trump has really intelligent people talking to him, and his children are part of that.
Pups, you got to be kidding me. It says only 6 people hit the like button. You've got to be joking me.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, and like literally 3 of them are on stream right now with us.
Yeah, who are the other three?
I always like my own posts.
159 likes on YouTube.
Pubs, life is short. Life is short. Smash the like button. Life is really short. All right.
30 of you haven't pressed the like button.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You guys know I'm only putting up videos of my exes, right?
How do you get your exes to hang out in the same room like that?
And a massive.
Yeah, are y'all still on good talking terms?
Most of my exes, yeah. Most of them, yeah.
Is that in Italy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
And a massive, massive portion of American citizens today have this question. Both on Trump's side and on the left, and everyone in the middle is noticing, very rightly, that Trump and Tulsi and Cash and Pam Bondi, RFK, Marco Rubio, this entire administration, this entire cabinet, they've got great takes on America, in my opinion. Great takes on the FBI, great takes on the CIA, great takes on the deep state, great takes on taking down the corporate banker pharma control of our country. But every single one of them is a Zionist and extremely pro-Israel and pretends like Israel is our greatest ally, despite the clear evidence against that. Sure, maybe some Israelis are on our side. I'm sure there's...
It's going to be a political rant. All right, let's go back. Somebody said, ETH, Chauncey, the 50 of the 200 SMA suggests we might head another week of downside for the 50 to cross back down with the 200. That could serve as a strong indicator of a bottom forming and potential moving upward. Yeah, I agree with you. I do think a week of sideways could be what's about to play out. I'm curious how wide I drew this. I kind of started this downtrend. I drew this on Thursday. DJ, I don't know if you're here. So I drew this on Thursday. We were over here Thursday night. I didn't know it was going to happen this quick, but if we were to go, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I drew this exactly 1 week. I'm like 6 days wide. Is how wide I drew that. So I think it could be a week. It could be a week. Times this with the beginning of March, which could be fine. There's a lot that can happen in a week in terms of sentiment, narrative. We needed a flush. We needed fear and greed to come down, especially if we're going to do another big push up, right? It just needed to happen.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah, it's still too expensive. Like I say, when we've got all that institutional money coming in, man, like, gotta let Germany buy back in.
Let Germany buy back. Oh, we're pushing back up. Look at that. Ink came right back. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, lots of the RH stuff bounced. You can see big buys on the 6 hour and 1 hour on the RH tokens.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
got a little bit more to go.
Yep.
Yeah, hard to say where we're gonna end on here.
Definitely in the range I was waiting for anyway, that's for sure.
Let's see.
Yeah,
pans.
good timing.
Not gonna pull the trigger just yet. Fuck's that button?
ECA, bro.
What's that one?
Only a
Pants.
sift deals in absolutes.
Oh, pants. How's pants? Yeah.
Pants is looking all right, man. Made a higher low, possibly a double bottom there.
Fuck his pants.
Who's gonna explain
Genius
it to him?
developer.
Who's gonna take this one?
It was an
Yeah,
experiment.
An unauthorized meme coin.
Abdul Nasdaq forming HNS on daily. Yeah, we can go look at that really quick.
St. Wolf got peer pressured by his this chat.
You got
peer pressured into
chat
making a
made me
coin.
do it, man. Chat made me. It was fun. It was
Exactly.
fun. I'm glad I did it. It was really cool. And I'm actually surprised that there's actually structure here. To be honest, like I'm actually already planning out this head and inverse head and shoulders right here. So I'm shocked. Okay.
Last time I heard, Sloth had done like 70 tokens. I'm pumped out tires.
Are you serious? Maybe Fast can verify it. Is that true?
I think he mostly just has one that he talks about. I think it's the lazy token, LZY.
Okay, I thought I heard him say he was like doing like 70 of them or something.
Maybe. I'm really only aware of the one that he did on Pump.Tires. I think it's LZY for lazy. Let me check. And I think it was doing okay. Yep. LZY. Yeah, it looks pretty good. If it is the right one.
ZY. Let's have a look.
Let me double check in one of my cabals.
You're on 31k market cap.
I do think Nasdaq could print another down for sure, but it's I wouldn't say that would be over. I mean, I'm not totally sure what you're seeing. Are you seeing this right here? Like, are you talking about something like this over here? Who was that? Clock.
In regards to what?
Who said that? Abdul. You talking about this? What I just?
Okay. Different Abdul.
Yeah, it's a different Abdul.
I believe that is the correct spelling of Abdul. When I chose the name Fast Abdul, I did not know that I chose an unconventional spelling.
If that plays out, that would be perfect, and you'd come right into a lot of support. You got a nice juicy trend line here on the Nasdaq, and this Head and Shoulders plays right into there, which actually tracks perfectly with the idea that maybe we have this range of lows take a week to play out, which would be enough time. And I do think another red candle, when I look at the weekly, makes a lot of sense to me really quick, that this would print maybe one more, so we move down a little more, and then we move up again. So this could be where we could be perfectly timing this cycle low right now, and you might have this week of blood, which is fine. I think that looking at quickly when we went through all the pulse charts, I could see things going a little bit lower. I don't see this as the big grand recovery right now, so that's fine. You'll have a couple days here to DCA in, grab some good projects. If nothing else bad happens this week, sends us down another step lower, right? Because if we do go,
I'll be stocking up on the ink.
Huh?
I think I'll be stocking up on ink if it keeps going down.
If it keeps going down, then maybe, yeah. Let's see what happens. It is kind of looking gnarly, like I showed you guys on the weekly and what have you. But maybe either we get front run or it goes lower than people expect it to, right?
If this is macro, there's no telling. You know, like if the stock market's going to keep falling, we're going to keep falling. I do think, because I thought about what's going to happen with the macro stuff, and the macro is priced out 6 months ahead. And I feel that everything that Trump is doing is super bullish for next year. So it just takes the intelligence level, patience, whatever it is you call that, for us to get past this bump. And so obviously things are going to go down, I think, because the economy is losing lots of jobs. I think we're going to have an interest rate cut, probably stimmy checks, all that kind of stuff's coming.
Yeah. They are coming.
It's a really good economist. Young guy. One of these guys that should be a bit like in America, they should be helping to run shit. And I was watching him on stream last night, and he's like fucking basically one of the top traders in the world. This guy, I forget his name, and he was saying like shit's gonna get worse. That was his call. He's literally betting on it. Shit's gonna get worse.
But people have been betting that's going to get worse for 2 years straight. So many people even miss this bull run.
Yeah, and Trump's going to ruin everything. It's the end of the world. But
He's not one of those guys.
But I'm not throwing out the idea that we already had our top and we could start ranging down. It's still in the cards. I mean, it's possible.
I mean, he's speaking more macroeconomically, like for the common man on the street type thing. He's not like, I mean, the only place where he's a bit of a fucking idiot is when crypto was mentioned. He just shat all over it. I was like, oh man, you're a pretty young dude, man. Like, I would expect you to understand a bit more about crypto. And especially if you're into macroeconomics, like, I would expect you to understand what crypto is now. It's not just shit coins, although that's the current market dominance. Like, I mean, when you saw all that happening with the fucking, what is it, Somi calls it, the JPEG casino, like, it was only going to spell pain like that. What happened on Solana with Pump Fun and the streaming and fucking people putting guns to dogs' heads and shit like that and having sex to get pumps, and like, if that didn't mark like a bit of a, okay, we're gonna go down a bit from here, and I don't know what it did.
Bro,
like that marked.
You saw this guy, right? He unalived himself live.
Oh yeah, this guy that killed himself. Yeah.
Oh, live. I don't know.
I mean, I never watched the video because I'm not really into that kind of shit. But
I'm not gonna
I
play
heard
the whole
about
thing.
him.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing. You guys can go look at it yourselves.
If I die,
Salvation Crypto.
I hope
it's a very topish signal. I mean, come
you
on.
guys turn this into a meme coin.
This guy's fucking nuts, dude. He's holding a gun, bro.
Idiot.
Okay, whoa. I don't
You let that run.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard they just went 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, the third one goes off. Yeah. No,
I mean,
they showed the whole thing. Yeah.
Crypto or no crypto, man, that's a guy that was gonna end up killing himself anyway.
He had some issues. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, like 100%. You don't do that just because of a fucking meme coin. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's way more to that story than losing money on a fucking shit coin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know,
It's just,
you don't do it for any reason. Man. It's bad.
It's kind of a testament to the fragility of some of the current youth, if you will. Unfortunately.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild.
Well, I think we got the move down right now. It looks like we're going to just bounce or move sideways till we see what kind of news we get this week and whether we get knocked down a little bit more or we just range sideways. And then what'll happen probably is we'll come to a point where things will look like they're about to break down further, and then people will have to decide if they're gonna go, if we're gonna fall apart or not, and that would be the time when we'd reverse. You know, it'll probably just look like it could fall apart, and then all of a sudden you'll get, you know, a lot of news, or we do come down, and that, you know, like I said, we've got a lot, definitely, certainly a lot of top signals. You know, there's an abundance of them for sure right now, and then we draw down. But like I said, I think we pick up again at a strange time, like the middle of summer or something randomly, where no one expects it. Right? Everyone's like selling March and go away, and then maybe come May, June, all of a sudden, where normally people would be selling or not paying attention, then we pick up again, and we continue. And we have another section of the cycle. And then maybe we have a bit of a blow off top there in the fall, and then we actually pick up the cycle again in 2026, which is what I'm feeling. There's going to be some really weird extended cycle.
Yeah.
Because of this whole nation state adoption, etc. But it's not going to just go to 200, 300K like that, right? We're going to see like it'll move up to 150, go sideways, do something again, and keep moving up over the next, until let's say maybe 2026, 2027, and then we finally have some level of, okay, everyone's bought moment. And then
it's a case of moving all the normie money into crypto. I mean, one of the things I always say to people is, and I say to a lot of people around me these days, like, it's like your money's going to be in crypto whether you know it or not. Do you know what I mean? Your money's you're already using digital money. You have no fucking idea what your money is doing. All you have is a piece of plastic that you go, boop. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just numbers on a screen, has been for a long time. So a lot of these people's money is going to be in crypto and they're not even going to realize it's in crypto. Then you'll get some big news like one major country that finally launches their stable coin. It might be the UK. I mean, the UK has been working with Ripple for a couple of years now, developing their stablecoin system. It's just been a case of tug of war between parties with, who's going to be the party in power to push it forward. But what you have to do is you have to bring people to their knees first so that you can then offer them the saving grace and the solution, that's going to help them out of their hole, which won't, but...
Have you guys heard the people say that we're entering our roaring 20s? Whoa, what the fuck? Weird. Have you guys heard that?
Cycling through 100-year
Our
cycle.
roaring 20s, eh?
Well, yeah, because...
Better than our dirty 30s.
People are saying, it's not possible. We keep going up. Markets have kept pushing up. Even if we get a drawdown, like I've mentioned in ideas that it's temporary, and then we just continue to keep drawing up. Remember earlier in the video I showed you guys the SPX and the waves and how we're in the third wave, and it's possible we just have the juicy pullback, but it's not the crash. Like everyone's thinking there's going to be some big crash, and it just doesn't happen. It just keeps getting postponed, right? It was supposed to happen in 2023 and then 2024, then it was supposed to happen this year, but it maybe gets pushed. Then we get to 2026, it still doesn't happen, right? And then finally in 2027 it happens, or end of 2026, whatever, something like that, right? So it's very similar to the roaring 20s in a way, where it's like kind of in a way everything's shit, but for some reason everything keeps pushing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what year the Great Depression dropped?
Yeah, it was at the end of the roaring 20s.
29.
Yeah, exactly, 29. So we had the roaring 20s, and the Great Depression just didn't come out of nowhere. Things were going to shit. It took time to build. And in that same way, maybe, the sentiment is shit. It's like the most hated rally, ever, right? So much is sidelined. But at some point, people have to get in, and then you'll finally get the crash or our Great Depression or whatever that is, right? And it's going to come it makes sense. If it's 2027, that's the end. Yeah, that would be the end of the 2020s. And we started it with the zombie apocalypse in 2020. They printed all this money, and we had quite a run, 2021, 2022, and we've come down, and now we're pushing up again. Bitcoin's at $90-something thousand. And even if we get a pullback, we may not get that crash for another couple of years. It's like our roaring 20s all over again, right? Mark Andreessen, America's on the verge of a roaring 20s. We're primed for massive growth. So it's certainly possible. We just keep pushing up much longer than people can imagine. Much, much longer. Very possible. But you're gonna have the moments of consolidation, like I showed you guys on the XPX, where we're gonna have a drawdown, soon, at some point. But it won't be the collapse, and that's what's going to make people hate this even more, because then we'll pick up again and start continuing up, leaving another group of people sidelined, right? Who are sitting around waiting for the crash, right? And they're finally going to get back in when things are getting too crazy, because they won't be able to help it, right? you'll have to get in at some point, right? They'll get in at the end of this year or 2026. Something nuts, right? Let's go back to that SPX. Like psychologically, it works in a weird way. Did I do this 5? Right? If you think about it, this was the start of the 2020s, right? March 16th, 2020. We started wave 1. Then we 2. In 2022, we came down, and now we started, you know, the next leg of this bull run, which we're in right now. So this would be wave 3, right? And it's going to complete here somewhere, right? I don't know. Do we keep pushing up more? Are we about to end? Are we going to end in March? Whatever, right? At some point, and we're going to have a pullback, but it's not going to be the big collapse like everyone, you know, the doomers and preppers are talking about. Then we push up again, right? Like maybe Bitcoin pulls back to 70 or 50K. It's almost like low enough where you could get in, but not low enough where people would like rush in. You know, it's not like a crash. And then we push up again for a 5th wave. And just from wave analysis, it does line up. And then you could have this terminate where in 2026, maybe 2027. This is February of 2027 right there. And that looks like possibility to me, just looking at this.
What's the price there?
This is 8,600. Maybe I don't know where it could go, right? Maybe he'd have like a really crazy blow off top. I don't know, right? It'd be completely out of the channel. This channel, by the way, goes back to the GFC that I have, by the way. So you could certainly have it, you know, finally hit the top or probably blow off top. Who knows? I don't know. I think you'd have to run.
Newsflash, pDAI is going to peg, and all this is not going to make sense after pDAI pegs.
Look.
That would change the chart quite a bit. I'll give you that.
This is the Great Depression, the Roaring 20s. Wow. So this is 2020. It was just kind of straight up. Fuck. The crash was crazy. Jesus. What do we look like? I mean, we're kind of straight up too, huh?
But that's for 50 years.
This would be 2020. This is 2027. I mean, God knows. Who knows? Maybe it goes 2028 for fucking all I know. Maybe it really fucks. I think this line is June.
I think your 4 could be a lot lower. Like all the way down to that line.
Nah, if you break this, no.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nah, what makes it juicy is if it just comes down like to there or something. That's what makes it interesting, right? This came up. This is an old high. Yeah, right above. I mean, it's possible you could do something like that, but I'm thinking more like here-ish. And this would be us taking off in July of 2025, and we start ripping and roaring. And then this run lasts a year and a half. Now, by then, you know, Trump could be printing those stimulus checks for every American, whatever they're doing, right? By now they've voted to abolish income tax or abolish capital gains tax. Now everybody goes into the market, right? All the money goes in, right? But I mean, you could have a lower, you could have a bigger crash. Yeah, you could, no doubt about it. Maybe, you know, you do get something. Yeah, for sure you could.
I'm just thinking it's going to be quick. So it would just be a spike, it'd be a hammer down. So on a weekly candle, you wouldn't even see a body.
Oh, yeah. And another thing, speaking of, Abdul said wallets, download Trump. Trump tells Americans to download a crypto wallet. the Heartman, you know, he's going to have a wallet coming, and it's going to have something to do with onboarding. All these issues we talk about, like, you know, Pulse, there's no Pulse to get in. Maybe there's going to be a wallet with a faucet, and it's going to be easy to just on-ramp and off-ramp right through his wallet that he makes or whatever. Like, you know, you have to expect these unexpected things that could just, with just stack bullish sentiment on top of bullish sentiment upon bullish narrative, are going to start stacking. So even if this is the temporary top, or it's not just a cycle low, we're about to keep going down, I'm not even worried. I feel like there's something really incredible coming, you know, and people are going to miss it if they don't pay attention right now. You need to pay attention. You need to hang on. This is a game of attrition. Don't get worn out, beaten down. Got to stay in there. By the way, DG, you remind me of like a character from Star Wars, the robe and the background.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, man.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, something like that. There
Luke
you go.
McGregor right there.
Yeah.
We got Obi-Wan and we got Indiana Jones live in the house.
Is there Indiana Jones? Oh, that's right, with the hat.
Where is Indiana?
Obi-Wan.
Oh.
Nice.
And I'm the Force.
Indeed. Yeah, Larry's the Force.
Yeah, just the voice.
No, that was kind of freaking me out at the beginning because I was hearing a voice coming from your screen, but your lips weren't moving. I was like, is this a fucking ventriloquist?
Yeah, sort of.
Larry's invisible.
Well, I know that during the last bull market, I was helping people all the time with their wallets and doing stuff like that. And just before I came over here, I was helping someone with their wallet, but they were selling. They were selling their stuff and getting into magical coins that were muscle tested.
Gotta chase. Although Richard Hart would, advise against that.
Yeah, I just can't wait to see what the big catalyst is going to be, man. It just comes from out of nowhere.
pDAI.
Yeah, Chauncey was just saying, imagine pDAI pegs and ETH on PulseChain goes to 5K. So the P copy of ETH on PulseChain is more than the ETH on ETH.
I think that's not possible, is it? ETH copy because it's pegged 1-to-1 with Pulse.
No, it would be an arbitrage play because you would just unwrap it and take it back over to Ethereum.
Could you do that?
What? So what I'm thinking is that he's talking that Ethereum would go to 5,000, like wrapped Ethereum would go to 5,000.
Yeah.
Higher than unwrapped. And the play would be just to take it and bridge it back over and sell it.
Okay.
And I hate to leave on these pictures, but gotta go.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. No, it's great having you guys. Guys, we're going on 4 hours, and things look like they've stabilized for now. Hopefully I can stream again tomorrow. I'm going to want to see what's going on, but we covered everything. Everything's stabilized. We got a little bounce coming. We may just range and show a little bit more dumpy poo into this week until we get some bullish narratives. These are technically the cycle lows where they were anticipated. I saw these coming a mile away, so I'm not shocked yet. We start breaking more structure and going lower, I'm going to get concerned. But right now we're exactly where I was thinking we were going last week. So I'm not too concerned yet. So don't worry. I think it's going to be good. I think we still possibly could have that last leg up. If not, I still think, man, maybe we are in the roaring 20s and things are about to get heated soon. So you just got to hold on a little bit. Let's see.
There's something we know about on PulseChain is fucking holding on, that's for sure.
You guys want to close this with anything before we go?
Hot damn.
Yeah. Play that. Do you want to play that music video I sent you?
No. Can't play that music video.
Another time.
Another time. Another time. Another time. Let me see. Which one is that? Was that one you sent? Was that one you sent me earlier?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Okay, yeah, we'll play it later. We'll play it later. The next one. Are you gonna bring some ladies to cheer us up next stream? Okay. Maybe I'll do that. How many likes did we get? 6? No. We need more likes. A lot more likes. Fast Abdul and I will bring some for sure.
Yeah.
Likes for legs.
Likes for legs. The more likes, the more legs you guys will get. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Guys, it was great having you. DG. It's good seeing you again.
Pleasure.
It's been a while. Taurus and Larry.
Yeah, thanks, man. Larry just stepped out. He had to go. Let's go to Qigong class.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, you know, if you ever meet him, he'll let you hit him like 200 times in the chest if you want, or in the stomach.
Don't make that deal with DG.
You read my mind.
No, it's kind of weird. You feel kind of weird about it. You're like, I don't know, man. He's like harder. You're like, that's a little uncomfortable.
Not all hits are created equally.
That's true. It's very true. And that's, part of this Qigong training. It's, working with the Qi, right? With the force.
Yes, indeed.
Chat, you guys are awesome.
Be used in both directions.
Yes.
You guys are amazing. Fast Abdul, it's good to see you too, brother.
Yeah, you too, man. See how he gets.
Yep. Everybody get some ink. Good prices.
Woohoo.
And
okay.
We'll see everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, can't wait to see how the charts look tomorrow, man.
Can't wait. All right, night everybody.
Exciting times. Take care, brother.
Ciao.